Hey there, you're listening to You Still Going On About That with Rob Israel and Joseph K. You can find us anywhere you could download podcasts. You could also find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at YSGOAT. Thanks for listening. I'm Rob Israel.
I'm Joseph K.
You still going on about?
That.
All right, Joseph, it is almost November 20th.
Jeez.
What the fuck?
It is. I'm looking at the calendar here.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
There's just not much of 2025 left, you know?
It's like a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, before we get into, well, what are we talking about this week, Joseph?
We have an odd mix of things. We have the Jeffrey Epstein new thing just dropped.
The story's a giver, keeps on giving.
It does. It really does. So we have that. We have, as a result of it, Donald Trump, President of the United States, called a reporter Piggy
that's weird.
in public while being filmed. Like it wasn't a under his
On
breath
the airplane, like when he does
mic moment. It
yeah,
was
one or something, and he's like, "Quite
right.
Piggy." Like,
yeah. I mean, honestly, we'll talk about that. We're talking about Trump hosting the Saudi Arabian guy who had a journalist murdered. I saw a thing, I forget it was on Twitter or Reddit or something, where a guy said it's a good thing Obama had Osama bin Laden killed, or else Trump would be having him over for drinks at at Mar-a-Lago. I mean, like
probably.
Essentially. We're gonna talk about the James Comey indictment, which looks
Good
like
guy. He's a good guy, and
yeah.
if it wasn't for Osama bin Laden, my building would not be the tallest one.
Right, yeah.
I said to Osama, Osama, you did it.
Yeah.
Those 2 hours have been the bane of my existence. I tell. I was like, I got the biggest building now.
Yeah. Yeah. So that did it. We're gonna talk about the James Comey indictment. We're gonna talk about ICE expanding into North Carolina. We're talking about Texas's redistricting plans. Talking about Ted Cruz's 2028 plans. Talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene. And then then we have some pop culture stuff. We have the Chair Company, Welcome to Derry. We watched the movie The Apprentice, which is got the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, it's got the Winter Soldier playing Donald Trump.
Yep. Yeah. And then we are going to talk. Well, you can talk about
Hydra has ever done to Buggy,
right?
Or Hydra making him be Donald Trump.
And then we're going to talk about the first episode of Pluribus, which you saw
free
and
on Amazon Prime. It was free.
Yes. And that looks good. That looks. I saw that.
It's great. Yeah, the ending of that is insane.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like I said, next month I'll get Apple and I'll get caught up. We'll talk.
Yeah, we'll talk about it at the end. So anyway, the first thing.
Well, before we get into
everything. Yeah. You have Let's hear it.
All right. First things first.
Yes.
I'm divorced. All right. Second, move on. No, that's not a big deal. Second, Wicked 2.
Okay.
I have a real beef with this. It's probably why I got divorced. No. Focusing on like this. I never saw Wicked 1, and I'm never going to see Wicked 2. I have no interest in any of these movies. They look terrible. Yes. They look like, I know they're not using AI, but it just looks like it. Is fucking Dorothy in it? They showed like in the trailer, like a little, Dorothy walking down the fucking yellow brick road, and I'm like, wait, it goes there? See, my issue Wicked and Maleficent and the fucking what's her face, the one with Emma Stone played her, the fucking doll killer, one wanted to wear
Cruella,
Cruella DeVille is like these let's take villains and humanize them, make them like heroes. So like Wicked is this like story, it was a play for years.
Mm-hmm.
It was popular, I don't even know, like 20 years ago. I have no idea how long it's been on. And they made a book supposedly, and it goes into depth. It's like kind of like a take on like how the witch wasn't evil. And she was like, but I'm
Right.
sorry, I don't no, we gotta stop this. The Wicked. Okay, listen, maybe I didn't read the books because I don't know how to read. I just don't. I use
Okay. Yeah.
symbols, shapes, kind of like a character on Always Sunny,
Right.
just like that. I have a hot plate. Sleep ass to ass with Dane DeVito every night. It's awesome. You know what? You don't need a heater when you got Dane DeVito ass to ass with you, you know?
Right. Oh, God. Right.
He's a little hot blanket, you know?
Oh.
Uh, so, fuck was I even talking about?
Wicked too.
Okay, so Wicked, yeah, yeah. So, like, it's all about, like, the witch and
Yeah.
how not this bad person, really. And she was really against, like, the Oz. And I don't know. I never watched these movies. I'm never going to watch them. They look terrible. People are saying the second one's not very good anyway. I don't know. It's gonna make like a bazinga, a
Oh,
bit
yeah. Yeah.
$1 billion. I hope it's just like the last one. I remember reading about like how all these fucking wannabe divas would be singing in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, shut the fuck up, and they're all
They
like,
had to do special screenings where you could
yeah,
sing.
for
Yeah.
special weirdos. They just call it weirdo screenings. People
Right.
can't
Right.
fucking go in the shower and sing. It's gonna sound better. So my whole issue with this is like, okay, I don't. My only basis is on the movie, the most popular one, not the one from the 20. I know they made one in the 20s supposedly,
Yeah. Right.
but the 30s one, the famous one, the one where where everyone's died horribly. Everybody that
Yes.
was in those movies was cursed. I think the woman who played the witch got like severely burned or something.
Oh, I don't
And
know.
the guy who played like the Tin Man, or maybe the first person, there was another guy in the paint. He was so allergic to the metal paint that he like almost died.
Yeah. I heard they painted the first guy with mercury. I mean, it's just
Yes,
like
that's it. Yeah, yeah,
they
and then,
broke open like 700 thermometers and
yeah,
just
and then
did
he
them on.
died, and they're like, I guess we need a new Tin Man.
Right.
Let's just use spray paint, like I said. That'll be
Yeah.
perfectly safe for them. There's the 30s. They didn't know better.
No. No, it's a
They-
different time.
I always say that they always know better. You don't want to hear someone like say something about racist people, and they're like, "We didn't know better." I'm like, you know what?
You
I
probably
think you
shouldn't.
did. I think you did know better.
Yeah.
I think you did. That's
Mm,
not a good excuse. Oh, we didn't know better. Oh, you
yeah.
didn't? You're a fucking moron. You shouldn't be allowed to exist in society at all.
Right.
So the whole thing is she's like, nah, I'm gonna kill you, your little dog too. And it's like,
That's her whole shtick in
yeah,
the
it's
original
like, and
movie.
then,
Yeah.
a bucket of water gets thrown on her, which I think is like ridiculous. I'm sorry, but if you're a witch and you're like at the castle, I mean, you do have these dumb flying monkeys, though. They're
Right.
clearly not the brightest. I mean, that's
No.
for getting monkeys.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, there's a bucket of water there.
It's right there.
Water is like your weakness. I would
Right.
be, yeah, we can't have water at all in here.
It's like me keeping a bucket of Baja Blast
Right,
around.
right. Your weakness. Right, right. Exactly. You get that, and it's over.
Yeah. No,
Joseph was
I
handed a bag of money by the taco dog.
I agree. I don't like the whole retconning of villains as like sympathetic.
Well, like,
Um,
it's not necessary. And
yeah,
okay, Maleficent. Okay, so that's my issue with the Wicked movie. Is supposedly like Dorothy shows up, I guess, in this, and I didn't know that was in the story. I thought it was supposed to be like pre Wizard of Oz, pre. It's just supposed to be the beginning, and it ends with her being like a witch. I didn't
mhm,
know that she'd be interacting with Dorothy. But it's like, what are you gonna what like excuse are you gonna give the witch for acting like a fucking whack job all the time? Being I'm gonna kill
right.
you, girl. It's like, I'm sorry. The witch is a heinous person and she's evil. Sometimes characters can just be evil. You don't have to make them like Maleficent was another one. They gave this backstory where she was like a fairy or something.
Yeah,
King and her were best friends, but then the king like did something to her, and then her wings were removed. So she put the girl to sleep, Sleeping Beauty,
yeah,
but she did it for good reasons. And it's like,
right.
did you?
Yeah,
You lost me at putting innocent child to in coma. Like,
exactly.
or Cruella is another example of like, Okay, yeah, yeah. Cruella's this like crazy bitch. She wants to turn 100 fucking dogs into a
They were
fucking jacket.
puppies. They were puppies, for God's
Yeah, yeah,
sakes.
puppies. She wanted to kill.
Even Christy Nome stopped at one. This
Yeah, puppies.
woman wanted to take
Chrissy,
out a
waited at least till the puppy was like an older
yeah,
puppy, you know? Normally, Christina would just stomp on them as they were born,
yeah,
just, but she calls it, she's like, you could call me a cherry poppin' daddy.
God.
God, it's disgusting. That's a
I
heinous name for a band.
yeah.
Cherry
They
poppin'
they
daddies is the
um
worst name.
they later on went
They're
as the
all sex
daddies.
offenders.
I think
What?
they later on went as the daddies, I
Is that
believe.
better?
Probably
Were
not.
they leather clad and wore ass
Worse in a
chaps?
different way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you just need to come up with something new. Or
Yeah.
cherry poppin' daddies is such a
It's
horrible name.
it's
I never even thought about it. And then I heard it. I'm like, oh my God, that is a
yeah.
truly like every one of them has to tell you when they come to town, like who, like they have to introduce themselves to all the neighbors. Hi, we're the
Yeah.
cherry poppin' daddies. If you like, we're gonna be playing down at Fracco's later.
With
But
our
I also
zoot
want to let you know
suits.
that I'm on this list too. And
Were they the Zoot Suit Riot ones? Was that
I
them?
don't know,
I think
maybe.
yeah. I lived in Portland when that whole like uh revival, that swing revival was going
Friend of
on and
mine,
oh,
I guess she did that back then,
oh yeah.
which
Yeah,
I
if
found
you could if
funny.
there's a more insufferable place for a swing revival to occur than Portland, Oregon, I have not seen it because that
Denver,
was like
maybe,
perhaps yeah.
but
Portland was like awash with
guys on unicycles fucking swing dancing.
handlebar mustaches,
Ugh,
watches on chains, giant
cheesy
purple
dog.
suits, people driving around in Plymouth Cruisers.
Ugh.
It was yeah, it was bad. Oh,
So, Cruella, again, it's like, so we get this backstory, and it's like, no, no, Cruella's like this, like, no, she's not this evil, crazy
no.
bitch that wants to turn 100 puppies. No, what she is a queer-coded punk rocker who came
Yeah,
up with fashion icon who rivaled Ralph McLaren in London in the 70s. What? What did you just say? Yeah, yeah. Oh, and on top of it, she's also has the Queen's blood. Wait, what?
right, yeah.
Well, we don't want people to think they could have talent. They have to be special.
Yeah.
Like the story, like what they tell you in The Incredibles. You can't. Oh, all right. I know. I'm gonna get. I told you it's gonna be like an hour. So The Incredibles, that movie has a horrible message. It's like all this shit is like Ayn Rand bullshit.
Yeah, yeah.
The Incredibles, they're all powers. They're special. And if you notice, all the villains in The Incredibles are like men, weaker men that have to use technology to
Right.
rival the innate talents that the Incredibles have. And Cruella has a similar vibe where it's like, they do it for cheap, like, oh, she's actually the daughter of the
Hmm.
villain. And it's like, we didn't need that. We
Yeah.
didn't fucking need that. She could have just been a street rat or
Yeah.
whatever.
That would have been better.
Or
Yeah.
the mother was poor and raised, and becomes on her own petard. I don't know if that's the right word. She becomes that I used that wrong. She from her own talents, her own name.
Yes.
You didn't need to have like the kings. We talked about this,
Yeah,
but
yeah, I remember.
uh,
That was a good
but
one.
like I said, it's like, and then in the end of the movie though, because these two characters you're kind of introduced to in the movie, and you realize that they're the couple from
Yeah, yeah.
and she gives them a dog each.
Right.
So like, how do you? I don't think they're ever. I don't know if Cruella did good, but I don't know if they have plans to make a second one. And it's like, what's the point? You waited like so fucking long at this
Yeah.
point. But
Yeah.
like,
I
but like,
remember seeing that. It was okay.
it was
Okay,
fine. It was
okay.
all right. I
Yeah.
like it was corny.
I
Like
like
I
Emma Stone
like
though. Yeah, she's good.
yeah, Emma Stone's great, but really good. And poor things.
Yeah.
It
Ugh.
was like a porn. She's
Yeah.
great in Begonia. I saw that one. That was really
Yeah,
good.
I want to see that. I want
Yeah,
to see that.
Begonia is awesome. Begonia is really good. Um, but she, yeah, like she gives a dog to in the end of the movie. She gives a dog. So like they're setting up 101 Dalmatians, and it's
Right.
this character you're rooting for her, and she beats like her evil mother, and like she almost gets killed like her mother does, but she's got like a cool flying suit or something. That's so fucking stupid. And I'm like, Yeah, it's cool, but that's not Cruella. Cruella's like some crazy bitch who like wants to
Right. Yeah, because
dodge
you
the
know she's going to go that way in the sequel if there is one. I was
and
watching
it's
this
like,
movie
what
the
are you
other
how are
day
you gonna
about,
justify that? Oh, well,
yeah,
she just loved no, she said she wanted to turn me a cook, but when she says coach, she means like I'm gonna have a farm for them. And by that I mean I'm gonna shoot every one of them and make them into
right.
and I'll tell the
Yeah.
kid but they were hanging out at a farm.
Oh.
So like and another one, it's like Thanos.
Mm.
Thanos is a good example too. And this is why I think this is why we have people like Donald Trump as president. Because sometimes a bad guy's just a bad guy.
Yeah.
And when you start humanizing him too much, you
That
confuse people. So when you see Donald Trump, who is a bad guy,
yeah, that was my problem with the movie The Apprentice, which we'll talk about later
yeah, but
in a
at least
way.
the
Yeah.
apprentice, you know what he is. They're not like they didn't turn him into Cruz.
True.
He is evil in the. I mean, the last act of the movie, he's like just
Yeah, he's a straight up villain. Yeah.
yeah. So he's him. He's just him. Like he's
Right.
him. Um, he Thanos, for example, in the comics, Thanos, it's pretty much just like I want to please. I worship death.
Right.
And I want her to, and there's like the living embodiment of death, which Aubrey Plaza played in Agatha.
Yes.
But in the comics, he's like obsessed with, he worships her, the living embodiment of death. And
Right.
in
Right.
Infinity Gauntlet, he gets the gauntlet, says, I'm going to kill half the universe to please death. That's probably like, yo, that's a lot.
Right. Right.
You know, like 50% of the universe, chill, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm good. Yeah.
try hard, calm down there. No, but like they had to like humanize him, and it's like some weird political, like some ideology thing, like oh, it'll be evenly dispersed, not discriminate, and someone should be like, oh, so like you might die too? No, 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 not me. No,
No.
that would I want to go to a farm in the end. That were my plans. But you said
Right.
it'll be indiscriminate. Well, I mean,
For you.
to you,
So
me, and my friends.
yeah. Oof.
But did you notice what they did to Thanos in
Hmm.
the Oh, this is so in the God, I don't know if I could say this right. I was thinking of this. When you first meet Thanos in the end of Avengers, they show him he's
Okay.
very comic book accurate in that scene. Like he's like a dark purple.
Yeah.
And then they lavender wash him throughout
Okay. Sure.
as he's like a dark purple badass. And then you see him in Guardians of the Galaxy, and he looks a little different. His skin tone's starting to get a little lighter purple.
Hmm.
Then you see him in the end of Avengers 2. He has like a little scene, and it's getting lighter. And then here he shows up, and he's a pale shade of lavender.
Huh.
Those dark purple hues are gone.
Interesting.
They lavender wash Thanos.
Yeah, that's a shame. That's just
A black dude played Thanos in the first movie.
oh, it wasn't always
He's like
Josh
a stunt
Brolin.
double. No, Josh
Oh,
Brolin didn't get casted. He got cast the last minute in
oh,
Guardians of the Galaxy. That was like
weird.
towards the end. They already filmed the movie. That's why all the Thanos scenes are all like just
Yeah,
they're
interesting.
not shot with like, he's like a special effect. He's just like floating in a chair.
Right, right.
um yeah. Look
Hmm.
what they did to Thanos.
Don't
Typical
like it.
Hollywood.
Yeah,
Then also, do you remember when Mickey Rooney showed up as
I,
the Asian guy in
I
the
do not. No.
Avengers Doomsday? No, Avengers. I don't even the fucking Avengers Infinity War. Do you remember though,
I
Mickey
don't. I don't
Rooney?
remember that. Yeah.
No, but you remember Mickey Rooney in that movie, right? Where he plays the Asian guy?
Yeah.
How we go
Breakfast at
lightly.
Thanos.
Yeah,
Breakfast.
Breakfast with Thanos. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
It's a classic. I think the Avengers
He
Infinity
was another one where like
but I
they
think that
didn't need
his
to
character
make
stains. What?
they didn't need to make that Mickey Rooney characters like so lovable in Breakfast at Tiffany's because you I don't know if you remember, but in the end you find out that the character's real name is Pol Pot. And he goes on to have like a really dark turn in the
Yeah,
sequel.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He was just a lovable, heinous stereotype.
Yeah.
A
So
horrible, heinous stereotype, but lovable.
mm,
Innocent, kind of goofy.
yeah,
And
that was
yeah, then he goes on to be Pol Pot, and we don't
yeah.
need to have again.
Uh,
Why do you keep making villains, humanizing villains? It's like
right.
he did it with Darth Vader. Actually,
Yeah,
I'll tell you this, they didn't. I mean, with Darth Vader, he was a little kid that was like whatever. But with
yeah,
Attack of the Clones, when you meet Anakin, he's like a little rambunctious shithead.
yeah. He was. You're right. He wasn't.
Obnoxious.
I
He's
guess
like,
he was tragic, but he wasn't like
they
misunderstood.
tried
I
making it
mean,
tragic in the third one, where they
mm,
made it was like you're supposed to make him like you want to root for him, and then he turns evil.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But the difference between we knew okay, the difference between that and like Cruella and the witch, whatever,
yeah.
Elma, I think
Right.
Elmo, what's her name? I don't know. Elspeth.
Yeah.
Or Maleficent is that like Darth Vader, we know his backstory. We know he was a
Right.
guy who gets corrupted. But do they do that with the witch? Does she get corrupted and becomes full on
Yeah.
evil? Or is there like some weird, like, oh, I'm doing this for a reason. I'm
Right.
torturing this 13-year-old girl for a reason that is quite like a higher has all you gotta be a little you gotta have a little more IQ points. You gotta be a little on my level
Yeah.
to understand what I'm doing. It's like, oh, well, Melissa, why did you put that 13-year-old girl to sleep? Well, you see, it's a lot deeper than that. The story goes
Hmm.
back. He betrayed me. So you're
Mm.
taking it out on his daughter?
Right.
Well, no, no, not really. No, you sure you're not the villain here?
Yeah. It seems
Right,
that.
I am the fucking villain. My real name is Maleficent.
Oh,
It's literally a villainous name.
yeah. Not good.
Thanos too, in the comics, he's just like, I got a hard on for death, and the only way I'm gonna get death is to kill half the universe. But in
Yeah.
movies, light skinned Thanos has political aspirations.
Right.
Skin Thanos.
Oh,
Fucking typical Hollywood, dude. They do this shit.
that'll do it.
Like when they casted Angelina Jolie to be a black woman. Do you remember that?
I don't.
You don't remember that?
What character?
She was like a reporter or something. It was based on a real person, and they just gave her like a.
Oh, yeah.
They literally gave her a fro.
I remember that. Yeah.
All
Well,
right. Well, what do you think of that? I'm gonna turn that into an hour.
yeah. I think it'll work. I think you got an
Oh
hour
yeah,
there.
yeah. I'm sure people have tuned out already. No, I just like that's why these movies are so stupid. It's like
Yeah.
Hitler, the movie. I didn't want to kill those 6 million Jews because I hated
Mm.
them. It's because I
Because
was
a girl broke my heart.
what? Because then one of the Jew girls broke my heart. Oh, did you hear that thing
Uh,
about Hitler though? There was information that
mm,
came out about him
huh.
that he suffered from a disease where he had a micro penis and he was missing a testicle.
I have heard this. Yeah.
Okay.
I have heard this. Yeah.
I just love that. It's like almost like funny. Like it's just like maybe that could be his tragic story. He's like, I
Right.
was a nice guy, but I got this little micro penis.
No, it's terrible because he was never able
Go
to
on
use
this
a
bug.
go to pull a Bofidis joke, which is
What?
a Bofidis.
What is that?
Bofid, you've heard that.
No, I'm like I feel dumb right now. What?
You say like you work the word Bofidis into like a sentence, and then this is my favorite quote from the old philosopher, the Greek philosopher Bophides, and a person will say both, and then you say Bophides nuts, and then like
Yeah, poor guy. He can only do
you could
both.
never say that, right?
Only this, and it's not that funny. This
Right.
only this sad little nut in
Get
my
on this nut. Like
micro penis. The South Park episode with Donald Trump jerking off with a tweezer.
yes. And then he
Oh man, you
did
know
it with
what?
chopsticks. Did it with chopsticks.
Let's talk about South Park, and then we'll
All right.
go to everything because it's perfect because it leads right in. We're talking
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
so the last week's South Park. The timing of it was funny just because of like the story coming out
Yeah.
about Donald Trump supposedly blowing Bill Clinton, which again,
Right.
probably more and more likely not true.
Yeah. For
Someone
sure.
brought up a
Yeah.
good point and said the idea of Donald Trump giving head doesn't seem like his character
Yeah.
of any head, meaning for a woman or a guy. Like
Right.
him servicing somebody.
Yes. Yeah.
Doesn't seem like that seems out of character. This is a man he's just a taker. He's
He's
not a giver.
more a pitcher than a catcher. Yeah.
Well, isn't he more of a catcher because he's not
Oh yeah. I don't
not
know. I mean, I guess I didn't understand that.
well, I
That's
don't know. That's weird.
yeah. Well, anyway, I follow your
If you're
logic there though.
receiving head, somebody's doing it.
Yeah. Well,
But you're a hmm.
yeah. Well, anyway, I could
I would
so
assume,
so
wait, hold on. I would assume that the person getting head is kind of the top in
right.
this situation. It's a
Yes.
reverse of the opposite, where the top is giving it to the bottom.
Yes.
But when
Yeah.
it's the head, it's like an inverse. It's like a bizarro set
Right.
where things are opposite. So the top is actually the one getting it
Yeah.
because they call it a job for a reason.
Right.
They call
Yeah.
it a job for a reason,
They
that
don't
person.
call it a blow charity.
That's the problem with the socialism and all the blow charities. You got to earn blow.
Yeah. Well, okay,
Pull
so
yourself up by your blow jobs.
the South Park episode was a little prescient. Uh
Oh, bus. The sex scene between him and
and
it's
JD
so
Vance, yeah.
gross. The little fat JD Vance. I can't handle it. His little tongue and lips is so,
Yeah. So offsetting, off-putting.
so gross.
Yeah.
Oh, bus.
Yeah, they've not let up at all this
No,
season.
they, they said their excuses. This is what they said. They're like, they're like, well, yeah, we have no intention of not using Donald Trump. He is going to be
right.
the entire time. I think one, these guys, their politics usually suck, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
If you watch older episodes, these dudes are not left wing at all.
No, no.
They're always very libertarian. During the Bush years, they were very sensitive to Bush. I think they got so mad being in Michael Moore's fucking movie. This is what I think what happened with
I
them.
could see that. Yeah.
Well, if you watch older episodes, they still always had like libertarian.
Right.
They got real obnoxious about during like the Bush years. So Matt Stone was in Bowling for Columbine,
Yes.
and Michael Moore made a cartoon in the movie that looked like South Park, but the South Park guys did not make it.
Okay.
And I think because of that, they got super pissed,
Yeah.
and they're contrarians, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll show you, and they just got like super right wing.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like they blow him up and they kill him, and what was that stupid puppet movie they did?
Uh
It was a very right wing film.
It's like Team USA or
Team
something, or
America.
Team America. Yeah.
Yeah, they kill Michael Moore in it.
Yeah, I remember that.
They really. So I could just see that but I think what's going on here is I don't think these guys, again, they're rich as fuck. It doesn't matter.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But the fact that they have Trump in there and JD Vance and all the other creeps in the administration, they've like pretty much jumped. I'm surprised they haven't done Hegseth yet.
Oh
But
yeah, that's funny. Yeah.
they finally worked in Stephen Miller, made him
Yeah.
basically a ghoul.
Yeah.
The Pam Bondi thing was funny.
Yeah.
She what?
The Chrissy Nome stuff from previous episodes was
Oh
really good.
yeah, that's great. Just showing like how when they're over at the house, when they're at the White House, and like
Oh
it's
yeah.
like a freak show. Who was
Yeah.
there? Was it Kyle or Stan? Which one? Someone was invited to the White House, and it was him and some celebrity. Fuck.
Kyle, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was like an adult too, and they're there, and it was like it turns into like almost like a haunted house. They get the fuck out. Like all of a sudden, Christine, they're at the dinner table. Christine, face falls out there.
Oh yeah.
It was Butters, I think. I don't know, I have to rewatch it or something. But like they said, basically the reason why they're doing it is like they've always had politics and stuff. They said that politics has invaded our pop culture. Politics is pop culture now.
Yeah.
But like they've gone after or everyone in the past,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but not like this. Not like this. They
Not
are.
like this is a sustained
I
effort.
think him going after him overstepping, getting Colbert fired,
Hmm.
Paramount doing fucking conflating him, CBS paying him,
Yeah,
all these networks, they're like, fuck this. They just signed this like insane contract. They're billionaires. They could sue the shit out of Paramount. They try to
yeah,
fuck with them in any way. And they're just like, we're gonna fucking, and the fact that the company's being bought by fucking Trump supporters, like Larry,
yeah,
I think his name is, he's a fucking piece of shit, this guy.
yeah.
I was like watching it, someone explaining this on TikTok about him. It's like fucking dangerous. Like these people have no interest in entertainment.
Nah, they don't.
All
No.
propaganda, AI, it's all like controlling I guess they control data centers or something. So it's all just like,
Mm.
did you see, like, for example, like Disney put out thing recently. It's like, yeah, we're gonna have it that people can make their own AI cartoons on
That
Disney.
is rough. Yeah,
That is awful. I mean, South Park kind of hidden on that. And that it was it this episode? Yeah, it was the one with AI. Like the joke is like where you just people are lazy. They just want Cartman saying like respect my
yeah,
authority. And
right.
like I haven't said that in like in like years. Respect my
Uh,
authority, cheesy poops. So
yeah, that was like 20 years ago.
yeah, but people still remember it.
Yeah,
Like it doesn't matter. It's funny how like those have held on, but he hasn't dressed like a cop. He hasn't said any of that. And, like
right.
when I worked, I used to make T-shirts South Park. We always made a fucking Cartman
Oh,
cop,
I'll bet. Yeah,
and it was always a top selling shirt, especially at Walmart, because the people at Walmart love the popo.
they do.
They love their authority.
Uh,
And but I really think these guys like they just want to piss. They're pissing off Paramount. They're like they're playing like a game of chicken with Paramount,
I can
and
see that.
they're not holding back. Like I remember if
Good.
Charlie Kirk was killed, they were like, "Oh, they're gonna like do this." No, why would they?
Yeah,
Um, no, man, fucking Trump deserves it.
yeah,
He's a fucking dictator. And if they truly are libertarian, they should fucking hate him. Because
yeah, for
libertarians
sure.
are not Republicans. Republicans will always try to pull a game. Oh, we're all libertarians. Like, no, you're not.
Yeah, not really. I
A true
mean,
libertarian, it's bizarre. Like, I'm not one. I don't want to be one, but I could, if they're true to form, I could respect it a bit. At least
yeah,
like are exactly what it is, but you can't claim to be this, but then all of a sudden be like, I'm against gay marriage or I'm against
yeah.
drugs.
That's the thing is that
Against
most libertarians are
trans people.
like,
Libertarians should not be like, I don't give a fuck what you do with your body.
yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna make sure you get no aid to
I
it.
think sometimes you get that in like the West, like the
Yeah, we talked about this.
yeah, like every once in a while, like maybe in uh
Not us have more
Idaho.
civic duties and like
Exactly. Yeah, like maybe out in like Northern
even
California or
California.
something.
Oh yeah, oh my God, they're all libertarians in Chico.
Yeah, and like
Whole raw milk thing. You can't tell me to make my milk not a fucking chemical warfare.
yeah. I know down in like in Oregon, people in like west eastern Oregon and maybe like southeastern Oregon, they would be a little libertarian where like they didn't care about gay issues or trans. I mean, they just wanted the government out of their lives.
Right, but people don't get it. They think that so there's been for years they'll be like, oh, South Park's liberal. Why? Because the characters curse?
Yeah,
They were
that's
not
not.
liberal. And I don't
No.
think they're liberal now either. I just think Trump is this special case in this whole
Yes.
administration freak show. And it's funny as fuck. It's a gift. It's a
Yeah.
gift. The administration is constantly giving him new content.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think one of the funniest was when Stan was like, "Oh, South Park sucks, so political now," and then he turns it into a crypto grift,
Right.
which I thought was like pretty spot on.
That's funny. Yeah.
Like it's always like some guy will be like, "Hey, I'm independent," and then it's just like a fucking grift. Yeah,
Mm.
I don't know. I think it's great. It's almost like what is going on here? I'm shocked that they basically turned to Saddam Hussein, which to me is
Yeah.
like a signal of like, hey, he's a bad
Yeah.
guy.
He's a bad guy.
Like
Yeah. No, it's been real good.
Saddam was a bad guy. Donald Trump is a really bad guy. That's what we're doing the
Mm.
South Park, the fucking Canadian
Right.
fucking Dom character,
Mm.
the devil.
Yeah.
God, with them having sex, that was like the grossest scene.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Well. Well, speaking
Hands
of
gripping the bed.
gross,
Little hands gripping the bed.
speaking of
Oh, wait,
gross,
hold on. The Studio Ghibli people. I
the
couldn't
what?
believe it. The
Oh
voices.
yeah,
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I was shocked about that. The Japanese, like,
yeah, yeah,
like that's a little old timey.
yeah,
I was shocked to hear that. Like, you know, I'm not even, you do it.
yeah. No, I will not.
That's a really good
Mm,
stereotypical Japanese guy. You
untrue.
gotta, he's like, no, I don't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Play that bean footage.
Oh, woof. Well, speaking of gross, the first big thing we had tonight was the Epstein files. The House passed a bill to release them, and the Senate passed a bill, and then I guess Trump signed it tonight.
Yeah, but then
Yeah,
he have like Bondi or something come out and go, oh, what's investigation? So
yeah, from what I understand, there's like a bunch of loopholes and it's not gonna go anywhere. Um Trump signs bill to release Epstein files, but loopholes remain. Um, the bill's exceptions could mean that much of it remains confidential. Um,
what was the
yeah,
point?
there was no point, you know. I
Can we
I
just go back to screwing everybody over their health care?
yeah, I think like whenever I hear people talking about the Epstein files now, I'm just like, that's not what I want to talk about. You know, I mean, like that's not
I don't mind. If it led to like people getting actually arrested and fired and
sure.
kicked out of their political office, and yeah, but we know that's not going to happen.
We know it won't happen.
This is all
So I mean,
performative. The fact that
yeah.
all this, like they all did it, yeah, because it's nothing.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I agree that it's a big deal. It should matter, you know, but it's not. It doesn't matter. So I don't
Well,
know.
I think what will matter is I think that reporters should really start going after his ass.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Um, I
I
don't know
think
why they would
I think
now.
Democrats need to start like really all of them should start calling him pedophile.
Yeah,
I'll give Hakeem Jeffries when he said that like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. He said that like Mike Johnson and them were like pedophile protectors or
yeah.
protecting.
That was great. You know. Um, I don't. Yeah, but with the Epstein files, like I don't think that we'll ever see it or get to the bottom of it. And honestly, even if there were parts of the file that were literally photographs of Trump doing stuff, no, his followers wouldn't believe it.
Not, and they wouldn't give a shit. They don't care.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about.
You hear that Megan Kelly shit this week? Did you
I
hear
was gonna
about
bring
this?
it up when she was saying that like I'm like, do
She,
you hear yourself, you crazy fucking person?
yeah, she's like, well,
You're
15
gonna
year olds are
regret.
like,
You're gonna regret having this out there. Like
yeah. I mean,
she's
she's going on. She started saying that, like, well, they're alleging it was like 15-year-olds, and 15-year-olds are basically women. You know, have you seen some of these 15-year
what in
like,
the dark ages
you gotta be
in like
fucking kidding
Alabama in
me.
the 30s? Like what the fuck?
It's unreal.
Yeah, that is
Unreal.
crazy. Yeah, that the Republicans. You see all the memes of people like having cum on their mouth, like blowjobs and everything. They're like, I'm not gay, I'm just
Yeah,
President Trump after like
right.
the whole Bill Clinton thing. Yeah, you got
Uh,
like Megyn Kelly talking about downplaying pedophilia
yeah,
or statutory rape.
right.
Like even
Yeah.
okay, if you want to make the argument and say like, like it's
Well,
just
yeah, of course there's a
I'm
difference
gonna have
between
this
a
conversation. Yeah,
baby and a
cool.
15 year
It's
old, but
it's
like,
not an 8-year-old. Sure, it's not a 10-year-old, but guess what? It's still a crime. And
yeah,
it's still like, why would an adult want to be with a 15-year-old? That's weird.
right. Yeah.
Like,
It's weird. It's the
this
whole
is
thing's
like,
weird.
yeah, I don't know. Hey, you know?
Right.
Hey.
Well,
Sleeping in
it's
as we speak.
grotesque. I don't know.
I think that's what I love about the right, though. That's the best part about the right with Trump is that Trump has to does something stupid every day,
they all gotta
and they have to
join in.
defend him. And you know, like every once in a while, some of these like fall up. They're like, no, I'm not defending.
Right.
Like, no, no, no. But Megyn Kelly, she's so desperate,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
desperate to stay relevant that she's sitting there defending.
Yeah. With
There
a
was a
15 year
bunch of
old.
them. They were all like defending, saying like, "Oh, what they use? They use a different word, like it was a something other file or something." Like,
Yeah. Like, yeah, paraphile or something. I know what you mean. I don't remember the
but
word, but
Like, are you sure you want to? You sure you want to keep talking? You
Mm.
sure about this?
It is. It's grotesque. But anyway, everything's signed, everything, but we still don't have the Epstein files. Um,
It's all bullshit. Like I
it
said,
is.
if it didn't lead to one person resigning, getting arrested, what wasn't like the joke anyway? Is like the right for some reason would talk about the Epstein files, which I always thought was the most bizarre thing. And I always thought like, oh, we thought Trump was going to talk about it. Like, are you? I know you people are dumb, but are you that fucking stupid? You know he was all over that.
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
think
Clinton
they.
was. Well, yeah, Clinton's on it, but there's if you go by the things, there's no proof he was ever never even on the fucking island.
Yeah, look,
You
if
know,
there were
on the island, Robert
proof,
Kennedy was
yeah,
on.
if there was proof of any prominent Democrat having done anything, they would be in prison right now.
Oh yeah,
Trump. I mean,
definitely.
so
Democrats always end up like
yeah. Mm.
the
Well,
only one
the
that was like gave a hard time was that guy in Jersey.
yeah,
That's how you knew he was really fucking guilty.
right. Well, this isn't
Eric
like
Adams.
this isn't a huge story, but it's one that pissed me off a lot. I guess a reporter on Air Force One asked him something about the Epstein files or whatever, and Trump said basically to this woman like, "Quiet down, Piggy," or something like that.
Yeah. I mean,
And
regardless of how one everything about
yeah,
that is disgusting.
well, I get how you're not going to storm out of the briefing room when you're on Air Force One and in the air. I mean, I get that part, but like all the reporters there should have stopped. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like they
sir.
just kept going on like nothing had happened.
Have you know? Have you?
Yeah,
I don't know.
honestly, they should have. The next person should have been like, "I'm sorry, did you call her
You call her
Piggy?"
a piggy?
Like,
Yeah, what is that? Yeah, I know.
right?
These
Like,
reporters
who
are
the fuck
so
are you?
fucking craven.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
well, half of them are propagandists for like Newsmax and fucking.
true. A
These
lot of
are
them
not.
are
Yeah,
these
he's
days
not.
are
Yeah, these are people usually handpicked. They're all fucking propagandists. They're not actual reporters. But the ones that, like you said, yeah, the next person should have been like, wait, what did you call her?
yeah. And then the next person should have been like, I'm sorry, I'm going to circle back to this. Do you call your kids that? Do you call your daughter that? Do you like? I mean, I don't know. I mean, like,
And then if you see the woman, what's even funnier about it? I mean, it'd be one thing if like she was heavy or she had a little upright nose.
sure, yeah,
But that does not make it right. That's fucked up.
yeah.
If you saw this woman, it's like she looks.
It's
If you
just a
said
normal looking woman.
describe
Yeah,
this woman, the pig would be like wouldn't even
and
enter.
it's not on the yeah.
Like
Um,
yeah, she's like a pretty like not to say that.
yeah, yeah. No, I know what you mean.
Point being is it made no sense.
Yeah,
Like why would you
it-
call this woman a pig?
yeah. It's very
Like did
bizarre.
she have gross behaviors? Do you mean like that? Like no, like you're a pig, sir.
Yeah, honestly, like I'm just I know I've said this before, but like one of the things that the right has done that really just pisses me off is that they have destroyed the media. Like
Oh,
I
that
I
was the
remember,
intention. That was revenge from Nixon. That
yeah,
was, I mean, the guy who created Fox News worked was Nixon's like communications director.
and the media isn't doing itself any favors. The media is like complicit in destroying
Well,
itself.
again, because they're owned by corporations that want to push AI, that want
Yeah,
they they're they wanted Trump in power. They want to seize everything. They want it to not be regulated. They don't give a fuck. That's why all these corporations bought out the media, news. You know, when GE bought NBC years ago, that was a fucking
yeah,
big fucking problem. When Disney bought ABC, that was a problem. Even though,
yeah.
let me tell you, ABC's like clearly Disney lets ABC do what it wants compared to other networks. But like, or again, look at fucking CBS, which was considered usually the more
Oh yeah,
better of all the stations. CBS was considered
right.
like because that's 60 Minutes, and then
Kind of
when they
legitimate. Yeah,
put that little fucking troll Barry Weiss in there, who's a fucking tool for billionaires
yeah.
and it was designed to destroy the media there. That's why it's funny with South Park what they're doing, because they're like, yeah, fuck these people who are like, we don't know, they have so much fuck you money, they don't care that
Yeah.
they're in a special position that they could do this, but a lot of people can't. So another story that happened, Trump, and someone brought up a good point. I don't know what I was watching. They said that the fact that this all happened while the whole, like, it's almost like a gift for Trump that this Piggy thing happened and the MBS thing happened while
Yeah.
Epstein thing was happening. Because if this happened on a week, like, this should be the biggest fucking news. Like, if Obama or if Biden
Oh,
said,
come
"Oh,
on.
quiet, Piggy," they would be talking about that for like ever. They
Yeah.
would still be talking about. They would never stop talking
There'd be
about.
congressional hearings, there'd be impeachment
They
proceedings. I mean,
never
yeah.
fucking give up on anything. And so Trump has the guy from Saudi Arabia. Again, if Obama even had the guy from Saudi
Yeah.
Arabia, they'd be calling him out saying he's a secret Muslim. Of course, he'd have this guy there. Trump's doing bucking business there.
Yeah.
Does business deals with this guy. First of all, Saudi Arabia is like buying up fucking everything.
Oh, yeah. Hmm.
They bought up WWE, which I think they also own most of UFC too.
Yep. I think
They
you're right.
bought up there's some other big stuff like golf companies or something.
Mm. Yeah, they do the LIV tournament.
They are up. So like supposedly WB is up for sale.
Mm.
Paramount wants to buy it.
Okay.
They rejected it, and hopefully they do, because again, Paramount's not owned by this fucking Trump psycho
Right.
Larry Ellison, I guess,
Mm.
whatever his name is.
Yeah.
This is not good. And WB, but then the Saudis are interested in buying WB.
Mm.
So, I can't wait for the Batman comic where
Right.
girl can't drive a car anymore.
Yeah. I don't know. It's really good. The whole thing with
I drive a motorcycle. Is that a loophole?
mm. Well, yeah, Trump did have the Crown Prince MBS. I'm not familiar with his full
What's that
name.
guy have a cool name? MBS. What the fuck is
Yeah.
that? He's the
Well,
cool guy who
he just
Khashoggi killed.
he dismissed all that. It wasn't true, and I mean, it's just like
Well,
I
so this
don't know.
reporter asked about that. Like,
Yeah.
well, she asked two questions, and it pissed Trump off, which is good. She brought up and said that your businesses are doing dealings with
Right. Yeah.
presidency to do, and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I do that. It's separate. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Everybody knows what you're doing. All you've done is enrich yourself, sent like
Yeah.
crypto schemes and
Yeah.
selling watches that were never made
God.
so that foreign entities could give you campaign donations. So, and then she brought up the Khashoggi thing, who was a reporter. Wasn't
Yep.
he a New York Times reporter?
Washington Post, I believe, but yeah.
Okay. Fake news. And the fucked up thing too is that like while that happened with Khashoggi thing, there was Trump's son-in-law
Yep.
and his daughter. They became billionaires from that Saudi Arabia
Yeah.
thing. This
Yeah.
reporter was fucking killed with a bone saw. Like they fucking tortured this guy to death. And Trump is defending a guy who ordered it. And the guy's
Yeah.
better spoken, well, more measured.
Oh yeah. Yeah. For sure.
This guy's like, oh, I didn't know about it. I don't know what you're talking about. It's terrible what happened. And
he said all the right things. I mean,
yeah, because he knows how to politic, right?
yeah.
Doesn't make him a
Yeah.
good person anyway, but
Nope. Just makes him smarter than Trump.
oh yeah, all these politicians are. Like I said, Trump is a gift in a way, but he's also a curse in a lot of
Yeah.
ways too. But Trump, like every reporter now should be like that fucking woman from ABC.
Yeah.
Because she basically said like he was defending a guy who basically ordered the death of a reporter.
Yeah.
And if you're a fucking reporter, even if you're a right-wing media person, you should also be like, yeah, what the fuck? Because you could be killed too.
Yeah. A lot of these people don't stop to think that there's probably going to be a day where Trump isn't in power.
Well, I think some of these people don't have any actual ethics. They're not real journalists. Like that woman.
But even without ethics, like you should realize, like something may happen at some point.
Yeah, but if
you know what I mean?
if you're not really, a lot of these people are really not reporters. They're paid. They're like failed actors. They're failed actresses.
Yeah.
it's not in your mindset. But if you're like someone who actually went to journalism school or whatever,
Sure. Yeah.
it's like you are that person.
Right.
All these people that work for like these Fox and all, they're all like failed actors.
Yeah,
They
that
don't
is
have a
true.
journalistic bone in their fucking body. They're propagandists. They're given a line, they say it. They don't fucking. They're not reporters. This person was a reporter, and
Yeah.
anyone that's like her should now every time Trump speak, there should be someone doing that and make them fucking go crazy.
Right.
But again, someone brought it up and said like, "What this happened during the Epstein thing? This should be the biggest fucking news."
Yeah, you would think.
This was, I mean, he's
Mm.
just sitting on stage, and he's also like telling the reporter like the guy from Saudi Arabia is like basically your boss. Like you
Yeah.
have no right to talk to him like that. It's like, I mean,
Mm.
I'm allowed to ask him a fucking question. See,
Yeah.
that was the issue with the Riyadh thing, the comedy thing, is all these dipshits. I just saw a recent thing with Jeff Ross, the
Hmm.
master general, that fucking
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
He's funny, but whatever. But he
Yeah,
again,
sure.
I'm done. A lot of these they try to do this like fucking concern trolling bullshit. Like, oh no, you're the racist. I went to go speak with these people. Yes, they're covered in burgers, but they were laughing just like us. We're all
God.
people, huh? You should be
Oh,
less racist, not like me. And it's like, get the fuck out of here. You were not on a diplomatic mission. You probably
right.
fucking dick sucked on a private jet. You were paid millions of fucking dollars to go perform, and
Yeah.
then you got the fuck out.
It's
You
just a
were
job for
paid,
you. Yeah.
and you were paid by the fucking regime. You were a propaganda tool for Saudi Arabia. This wasn't like, oh, you were hired by some third party company to be
Right.
on like
Yeah. Just kind of unknowingly in the middle of
MTV
things. Yeah.
produced the show and you're on it. As opposed to like the Republican Party produced the show and you're on it. Like there's a difference between the two. You got paid by Saudi Arabian. You did not get paid. You got by the people running the country. You didn't get paid by like uh,
Okay.
fucking ASX. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like you weren't paid by
Sure.
some third party entertainment company. And
Mm.
they try to act like they were on this diplomatic mission. And
Right.
I will give the Pete Davidson had the best defense
Hmm.
for doing the Riyadh comedy thing.
What was that?
He was on SNL and there's like a joke about him and Kyle
Oh,
Joe.
yeah.
What's his name? The news
Colin Jost.
Colin Jost. They
Yeah.
bought like a
A ferry.
ferry and they must have been drunk when they did it or whatever. It was a stand on ferry and they were going to do something with it. And the whole thing's been a fucking disaster.
Yeah. I
It's
remember
costing
this.
them money. The thing doesn't even work. The engine died. It's just like it just sits in the fucking harbor. It's like they're just losing
Right.
money. So he made a joke and said, "This is why I had to go do the Riyadh
Yeah.
Cup." And that's it. Okay, you know what? You're a dipshit for doing it, but at
Yeah.
least you're not trying to like fucking
Right. Say
oh
it's no big deal or
you're
yeah.
the racist. You don't want these brown people to laugh like you. And it's like that's not the
Yeah.
point. But like, he just flat out said, "I got this dumb boat. I made a mistake. I got to pay for it." It's like okay, we can't get mad at you.
Right.
Yo,
Uh,
what's up with mustaches?
what do you mean?
A lot of like Gen Z and like younger millennial dudes all
Yeah, I
have
don't know.
fucking mustaches now.
I've noticed that too. I don't know
And
why.
he had a mustache too, and he's always on top of the
Mm.
trends. So right now it's trending. Like when I was doing a lot of the comedy stuff,
Yeah.
a lot of the people who were like in their late 20s, early 30s, they all like all these dudes, they all had like fucking
Right.
top fucking Selig mustaches. I'm like, what's going on here? When everybody get into gay
Mm.
porn?
Yeah. That is a mystery.
No, it's like clearly like it's like the broccoli hairdo of the
Yeah.
like junior kids and
Texas
middle school.
broccoli cut. Yeah.
Yeah, we had them too in Colorado.
Mm.
Call them cauliflower. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Colorado cauliflower. No, but like, yeah, like dudes have like mustaches, not a beard anymore, just a mustache, and I'm
I've
like,
noticed that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know the reason.
I don't
Never
either.
know.
But I knew it was trendy because he was on it and he had a mustache, and I was like, oh yeah, I know what's going on
Yeah. I don't
here.
know. I know that the stories the MBS story and the the reporter getting called Piggy are just like minor in the scheme of my everyday life things, but they're just so infuriating, you know.
Well, it just shows you too how he has no loyalty to this country.
Yeah, oh yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, like when Trump was on stage with Putin, this was like almost very similar.
Right.
I would say this guy was more pleasant than Putin was.
Probably.
Listen, he's
Yeah.
just a rich dude who wants to just generously spend a lot of money on American things. He's not trying to buy out everything.
Right.
You know, now that they're trillionaires from all the oil.
God.
Oh, they're just trying to help out poor movie studios out, the just needy, media companies that just need an extra helping hand, He's just
Always a
doing
trap.
what?
Always a trap. God.
Supergirl is not allowed to fly anymore. It's a Saudi Arabian. Wonder Woman is not was killed for driving.
Right. I don't know.
Wonder Woman. Well, she drove. That's that woman
Invisible
knew not to
plane.
do that. What?
Drove her invisible plane.
They arrested her. Wonder Woman is arrested for flying a jet. She's not allowed to fly.
Yeah.
No, it's like so stupid. I always love that too. Like these guys are like, oh, you don't want these poor people in Saudi Arabia to have comedy, and it's like, no one's saying that.
Yeah.
Like,
They're missing the argument.
no,
They're
they know what they're doing.
mm,
They're conflating it. They're just trying to sidestep. It's like fucking gaslighting,
yeah.
That's why I said at least I appreciate the fucking what's his face? Because he just said like he had this dumb boat.
Roy Cohn. Roy Cohn.
Roy Cohn, what?
You
Oh,
appreciate who for saying it?
the comedian, the guy on
Oh
SNL.
yeah, okay. I
What's
follow
his
you.
name again? I just like forgot his name. He said Roy Cohn. I'm like,
Uh I'm trying. I thought you were saying you appreciate that about people that are just upfront about being pieces of
oh
shit.
well, no.
Um,
Yeah, what's the guy's name now? I just totally forgot his name. We were talking.
yeah, Pete Davidson.
Yeah, Pete Davidson.
Yeah,
That was funny. That was in the news about the boat. That's
yeah.
why he was able to use that and say, "Hey, this is why I had to go to like Saudi Arabia."
Yeah, I could see there's a bunch of ways you could have handled that well, and I think his was like as good as you're gonna get.
It's funny.
Um,
It's like move
yeah,
on. Okay, whatever.
right.
Yeah, we don't really hold you to any high regard. I
Yeah,
think again, the ones that were the ones that people were the most upset with was mostly Bill Burr because
yeah, I
Bill
can see that.
Burr was acting like he was this like lefty comedian, and it's like, oh
Mm.
wait, you actually have to have ideals
Yeah. Oof.
that like actually, and then he did the same shit too, where he wouldn't let go of it, and like,
Oh,
oh these people are not allowed to laugh too. You're so racist.
right.
And it's like,
Uh,
no, and none of us are saying that. What?
right.
All
Yeah.
right, what's next?
Uh, um. Well, they may have to throw out the James Comey indictment.
Eh. What was he being
Hmm.
indicted for again? I forgot.
Lying to Congress or something. The reason it's important is because the the Trump administration completely fucked up the prosecution. They didn't read the actual indictment to the grand jury. They played fast and loose with a bunch of things. Instructed the jury wrong. Um, and the judge heard all this and got really pissed off and says, "Well, I'm going to decide whether or not we want to dismiss the case." Um, if he does, that provides a blueprint for all sorts of cases like this to be dismissed, which is good, you know. Um,
Well, it could be bad too, right?
what do you mean?
No, I
Like
mean like cases like his case was bullshit, right? I mean, did he do
yeah,
anything really
yes.
bad?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's debatable. I think it might be one of those things where he might have done something, but like if you are going to call that, then you really have to call like a bunch of people every day on similar
Right. This is
things, you
politically
know?
motivated. It's like the right
Exactly.
crazy on Hunter Biden for like 10 years.
Exactly. Like
Like
if I'm in a
you're
school
guilty.
zone and everyone is going 21 miles an hour in a 20 and I'm the only one who gets stopped because I have a, fuck the police bumper sticker, then that's selective prosecute. You can't do that. So
They'll do it.
they'll do it. Yeah. Um,
Yeah, like no, exactly. Like the Hunter Biden thing was like bullshit because it was like, especially when Trump was president, it was like you're fucking kids. You're talking
yeah.
about nepotism.
Right.
Then every goddamn person in like everywhere is guilty of that. Like
Yeah.
everywhere, especially in Washington.
Mm.
That's so stupid. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
ICE expanded into Charlotte, North Carolina. What happened here?
Yeah. Well, ICE, this is kind of interesting because ICE has done big, large scale raids in Portland
Yep.
and in Chicago. And I know they've done some in Boston and New York City, but up until now, they've basically just done blue states. They've targeted blue states.
Well, North Carolina is always on the teetering a little bit.
Right. Yeah. North Carolina is like a purple-ish state.
Yeah.
So I 100% applaud Trump going full Gestapo on a purple state. Let him see what Trump looks like, what Republican control looks like, and then vote how you feel. I'm not telling
Yeah.
you how to vote. I'm just saying, if you like living in,
A
you know,
totalitarian country. That's why
exactly.
Trump, when he has the guy from the MBS guy on, he loves that guy. He wishes that
Yeah.
it was like that here and that reporter could be killed. Like, because that was the thing when Trump said that. You remember what he said after that? He's going to have ABC's license revoked.
Yeah. Right. So, yeah.
I think people have moved on from that shit. I don't think that was like early in the year. Jimmy
Yeah,
Kimmel
I agree.
talked about it, and he said, "Look how that worked out."
Yeah.
Making a joke, like because he was fired, because the whole fucking Kirk thing,
Right.
and look how that worked out for him. It ended up like making him fucking bigger than ever. Um,
Yeah.
oh my god, he had a funny joke, and I'm like, I'm surprised no one else has made that joke.
Hmm.
He called Mike Johnson Smithers.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Resemblance
perfect.
is uncanny. Um,
Hello, Smithers. You turn me on. His computer, like
yeah.
Mr. Burns. I like how you turn me on.
God.
Oh, Mr. Burns.
Well,
Fucking Mike
y-
Johnson's definitely Smithers.
yeah. Um, yeah, he's gross. They're all so gross. Uh, I don't know. But
Oh, I
anyway,
just hold on.
oh, good.
John Fett says the left on Blue Sky is crueler than MAGA.
Sure.
John Fetterman
Sure.
sucks.
Okay, Piggy. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, donkey. He's Shrek.
Well, yeah, I kind of support ICE going into North Carolina, not because I like ICE at all. I don't at all, but like I said, I'm glad like it's to do it in a purple state. Let
Like
them.
my brown shirts Nazi army that Trump has.
Trump is going to do it anyway. No one's safe,
Oh yeah.
so it's not like I
But ICE
want
was always
ICE.
going. No, they were always going red states. They would go into like meatpacking plants, and this was even
Yeah,
before Trump. They would like the
true, but not like this. Like
but
there's a difference between ICE.
right. It's been like a
Yeah,
show force by
right.
having them go to like Portland and like create chaos.
Did you see that one where this old lady was in I think it was Raleigh, and she had workers in her yard, and ICE was like in her yard, like talking to the workers. And she went out there with a gun and told them to get off their her yard, and they did. It's this old white lady.
Yeah, I think it's
And
weird. I like how much power do they really have? It's almost
I
like
don't
I'm almost
I've
like curious, like because people like I feel like are
run them off. Like
yeah, like they're not cops. Like a cop, you can't do that with the cops. Like you will get
yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah.
these guys.
Um,
It's almost like if you refuse to comply, it's almost like now I don't want to test any theories myself,
no, no.
but it feels like
Uh
you want to like refuse to comply. There's like a chance
Wiggle room, yeah.
you get out of it because they don't have the jurisdiction that we are told they do.
Yeah. I don't know. It the whole thing's just like crazy. I can't. I, it
Well,
stuns me
again, if
that
you're
we.
wondering where SNAP funds went and all that,
Right.
it's been misspent by Trump.
Yeah. The
All
money's there. It's just spent on solid gold toilets and ice. You know.
ice for my sour go toilets. Um, I could take my Big Mac shits.
God.
I don't. I just do it in the diaper. What could I say?
Mm,
I'm an environment. I don't like wasting water.
right.
I'm an
Yeah.
environmentalist.
Well, they're going to go into ICE is also going into New Orleans. They're going into a bunch of other big cities. I don't
Speaking
know.
of Carolina, though, you
Yeah.
hear about South Carolina's own Nancy Mace?
Which what part?
She said something recently. Let me see if I wrote something as like a joke. Uh,
Mhm.
Um, Congresswoman Nancy Mace confessed to Newsmax on Tuesday that she doesn't have any friends or get invited to parties, and she just has. I felt kind of bad.
I don't.
I said I
Mm.
could fix her, and then I wrote, actually, no, I can't. We can hang out.
Well, she used to be like a real pretty normal looking person with fairly normal ideas, mostly shitty, but like
I
normal.
don't care.
Mm,
I don't care.
mm.
As I get older, I'm like loosening up on politics.
Sure.
I don't really care. I'm not getting married to these people. You
Mm.
know, I'll hang out.
Yeah.
Nancy, listen, Nancy, if you're lonely, I'll hang out with you.
Mm.
We can hang out to like walk your dog,
God, I couldn't even
talk about
imagine.
how like wacky you are.
Right.
I'd probably laugh the entire time. I mean, I would probably find it very amusing.
Yeah, probably.
Not in like maybe like that sounds awful. I'm just saying, like, I'm not. I made a joke. Say, yeah, I can't fix her. I don't want it.
No.
I
Mm.
like her this way. Little nuts.
Mm.
Marjorie Taylor Greene. I think what's going on here is
Mm.
Marjorie Taylor Greene saw Nancy Mace and was like looking in a mirror and went, "Oh shit."
Yeah, some
I'm
people
gonna
say that
let
she's
her be. I'm gonna let her be the crazy one.
yeah, some people are saying that this is just a like A, that Marjorie Taylor Greene is a lot of this is faked, but
Trump came out
B,
already. He said that he's pulling
yeah,
endorsement of her, which I said that I wouldn't take it seriously until Trump.
this just seems like a wrestling setup to
Oh, it
me.
is. This is a total joke.
Like
I mean, Marjorie Taylor Greene's a fucking grifter in the end of the day.
yeah, right,
Like, I don't trust her. I don't. I don't. I think it's like she wants to normalize herself so she could run for Senate.
right. Yeah, I think so
I know
too.
people are like, I had a song I was gonna write, and I was like, like, I don't know what's going on here. Like it's like a musical or something.
Yeah.
I don't get.
Oh,
All of a sudden, find Marjorie Taylor Greene attractive.
yeah.
She has all her toes.
Well, I don't know. She's a tough pill to
I used to
swallow.
say she didn't have all her toes, but now she does.
Uh,
She can have sex with Zangief.
uh,
I wish I was Zangief. I was kidding.
God, she's
No,
something.
it's so weird. She's like, I don't get it. Have you seen it? It's like it's getting more and more. Like that
Yeah,
Jimmy Raskin or something made a joke and said, "You want to join the Democratic Party?"
right. Yeah, yeah. Ah,
He has to go through like a ritual though. Like if she were to join the Democratic Party, she has to like walk down like an aisle and like everyone on each side just punches her.
I
That's
like
it.
it. Blood in, blood out.
Yeah,
That's the
like
only
and
way you
then
can choose a leader.
yeah. Like they did that to Xena on
Yeah.
I remember that. She was like a bad guy in the beginning.
The warrior princess.
Yeah. She was like a pirate almost when you first meet her. And
Oh,
a good guy. And what happens is that she goes through this like ritual and like as she walks down the path and her former they punch her as each beat her up as she walks down. And I think if Marjorie Taylor Greene is serious about
yeah,
changing ways, just get her ass kicked.
yeah,
I won't believe it then. I'm not trying to condone violence, right?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
not threat. This is a ritual. Goes back to Xena warrior back in the dark days of the 90s.
Yeah,
Uh,
God.
what do you call it? What is it called? When shows were like licensed to different networks.
Syndication.
Yeah,
Yeah.
syndication. Yeah, the syndication era of the 90s. And
Mm,
we're back in the dark ages where we had Cleopatra 2525.
nice. Great
That
show.
was all part of that Sam Raimi's company. They like owned that was like all their shows.
Yeah, yeah,
Xena. And then it was well 2525. And
yep,
then Bruce Campbell like a show where he was like a gunman, like a
yeah,
cowboy, but then there was another one where he was like in the 17th,
yeah,
teamed up with a British woman. They had a bunch of shows.
yeah. You're
Dark
talking
Age.
about Briscoe County, are you?
Yeah, Briscoe County
Okay,
Jury.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was another show he did, and it was literally like something jack of all trades. That's what it was.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mini-Me played Napoleon. I thought that was brilliant.
Mm,
And
yeah,
guy played Mini-Me. He was Napoleon on the show.
right. I remember that. Yeah.
Historically accurate.
Mm,
Yeah, they're just going by the history.
yeah.
What Was it like a joke like Napoleon was like 5'8"? Like they make him out to be like he was
Yeah, he was like on the shorter side, but he wasn't like freakishly small or anything.
he wasn't he wasn't mini me.
No, I don't believe so.
So so back to my new girlfriend Nancy Mays.
Yeah,
Just saying, if you're alone, I'll hang out. See what
yeah,
I mean, we'll see how crazy you really are. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't want it to be I don't want to get into
yeah.
you know
She's
it might be
gross.
too much. I don't want it to turn into like fucking what's that movie?
Um,
I'm gonna get you sucker. No, no, what was it
oh,
called?
that was
No, what true not True Romance. What was it called? The one with Michael Douglas and Glenn Close with the rabbit.
uh,
Fatal Attraction.
yeah, Fatal Attraction. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could talk to her, if we get into a conversation about trans people, I'll just be like, Nancy, just change the subject.
right.
Um,
Let's not go there.
yeah,
Why
let's just,
spoil the mood?
like, do you really need to worry about who goes to the bathroom? Like, we're all shitting.
Yeah.
Like, let us shit.
Oh,
Let people shit. We're all people.
right.
Everybody poops. Everybody poops.
There's a book like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, is everything okay? Things not. I don't believe that. I think she was lying. I think she gets invited to parties. Remember that was that footage of her doing like shots with people?
Yeah. I don't know. I could see it. Like, I think a lot of these people are just genuinely so awful that people don't want them around anymore, you know?
Oh, well, you mean like, yeah, like she's not getting invited by her colleagues to go out to drink. They're like crazy Nancy May
Yeah.
walking
Right.
around with the fucking. Didn't she have like a scarlet letter or something?
Yeah, you're
And I was
right.
like, I think you don't understand what that means.
See, she would just be exhausting. I would want like a nap after talking to her about any of this.
No, I wouldn't talk to her about any of
Yeah,
this.
that's true.
Talk about something
Yeah.
else.
Grab that crowbar and hit myself over the head with it repeatedly.
Why is there a crowbar?
I don't
Why is it?
know.
Why did I bring this with me?
Ugh.
I'm
Oh,
just saying, like, all right, we need to move on.
yeah.
I don't think this. I'm probably never gonna meet her. It's fine.
Probably
I'm just
not.
gonna
Probably
upset. Now I'm
not.
just gonna. Now I'm depressed.
Well, the other thing is, I know we're gonna talk about Ted Cruz and Marjorie Taylor Greene again in a second, but
I always love talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene, my other
yeah,
girlfriend.
who doesn't? Who doesn't?
She's so attractive now. She went from being a Cro-Mag to like a
uh,
Flintstone.
she did.
She moved up.
Um,
Not Betty Rubble. Let's not
no,
let's not go
no,
crazy
no,
here. She's
no.
not Betty Rubble. She's kind of like the Fred's mother-in-law.
Uh,
Went from being a Cro-Mag to being Fred's mother-in-law in the Flintstones.
yeah,
It's a step up, but it's
it's
not.
a step up.
It's not Betty Rubble. We're not there yet.
No.
I don't think we're.
Well, who knows? Yeah.
And who
Um,
knows? I mean, can she out left AOC?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know
That
what's
seems like a
going
tall
on here.
order.
I honestly, I think everything, like you said, this is a work. This is wrestling.
Yeah, I honestly, I really think that.
Watch Del Green's got a chair. Who's she gonna hit? She's gonna hit Lauren Barber and she's gonna hit AOC. What's going on here? You'll have to tune in
Yeah,
next week for Raw.
I've not heard any hint of any of these people fighting. You know.
Well, like I
Um,
said today, or it was today or yesterday, Donald Trump did
mhm.
actually come out officially say that he's pulled his endorsement over. So
Hmm.
I'll say we are on the path of this might be real, but
Yeah,
but with anything to do with Trump, it's all work. I want to see her
yeah,
voting record change. I want to see her what she votes on stuff.
right.
Starts voting on if she is to the left of John Fetterman, then I'll say
Mm,
okay, we're because I don't think John Fetterman is 100%. He's obnoxious, but I don't think he's gone that
I agree.
mansion or cinema yet. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not. I'll be honest. I don't know his voting record enough. I mean, the Israel stuff is. We know where he stands on that.
Yeah, my guess is that he was an average to hard worker, and
I
um,
don't know. I mean, like during the shutdown, he's just becoming like he's using right wing rhetoric, and he's
mhm.
not. He's becoming less of an ally
Yeah,
with
okay.
Democrats as a whole. But the
Mm,
voting record's really what I look at, and that's the same thing
yeah,
about Green. I don't believe any of this until I want to see some votes, see where she.
right. Yeah, see where it stands, see how effective they are in voting together and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Oof.
Well, I mean, listen, like Trump's been giving money, it's not even just Israel, but he's been giving money to Argentina. Like that's
Yeah,
just like, and we know that money was not for Argentinians. Like the media needs to stop saying that. This was like to pay a bunch of billionaires back
right.
shitty investment.
Mm.
The people of Argentina's lives are not going to get better from this.
No, no, they
It
will
was a
not.
fucking. This was like this was money stolen and
They
used.
might get, yeah, they might get marginally better for 3 weeks, and they'll be right back to where they started.
No, I don't think they would. I don't think it's even going to help the country. I think this was again to pay back investors that
Yeah.
have nothing to do with the actual country.
Mm.
Uh, okay. Texas plan to redistrict was found
Yeah.
illegal by the court. Okay, but does that mean it's done? They can't do it?
No, but they got to appeal to the Supreme Court. And most people are saying the Supreme Court's likely not to even hear the case. Um,
Really?
but that's it. Yeah, the federal appeals court said that Texas's map is illegal, and they got to wait until I think 27 or 28 to redraw it. And the guy talked on the phone and said, "Okay, thanks," and he was all pissed off. But that was the end of it. You know. Um,
I bet
yeah, I mean,
California chickens out.
could be. Yeah, honestly, I don't
If
know.
people vote on it, doesn't mean it's going to happen.
Yeah,
They have to do it. It's like
yeah,
Florida. People vote on stuff, and then the Republican government will just come out and be like, "No,
yeah.
we're just never going to touch it." Yeah. Oh yeah, we
Jeez.
acknowledge that you guys voted for it. That's cute. Yeah, we'll never. Well, there's so many other things ahead of this. Sorry, this is not enough time
Mm-hmm.
to work on this. I'm curious if Colorado. I mean, they should. California should fucking do it.
Mm-hmm.
People vote for it.
Yeah,
That's the excuse. You could just if someone says, "Oh, do you think now that Texas has been rescinded their change on redistricting,
mm,
will you follow through and not redistrict either?" And Gavin Newsom's response should be straight up, "No, the
right.
people voted for it.
Yeah.
We had a fair election, and the people voted for this action, and we're gonna.
Uh,
They better.
yeah,
That'll probably be the way they fucking win the back
right.
of Congress. Just that alone. Yeah, I
Well,
would hope that it would be that the Democrats wouldn't back just because of how shitty the Republicans have been.
right.
That it would have to come to that. That it would just come to people waking up and being like, maybe I should stop voting.
Mm.
So Mike Johnson's not.
He can get out of the driveway. Yeah.
What?
So he can get going. So Mike Johnson he can get going with all this.
No, get him out of there. So he's not the
Oh yeah.
House anymore. That's what I'm talking about.
Mm. He's gonna be there forever.
No, he won't. If the Democrats take the House back,
Oh yeah, get out of his out of speakership. Yeah.
I mean, he'll probably be the minority speaker, right? Is that what it's called? Or
Yeah, but I often if the Republicans seem to just get rid of the people that lose, Democrats will recycle them in capacity like, guest host or whatever. But
because fucking
um,
Nancy Pelosi had so much power over the Democratic Party.
yeah,
She should have been fucking when she lost the fucking speakership. She should have been bye bye.
yeah, but she was real
What's am I
effective.
doing?
I mean, she got a lot done.
Sure, sure.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I find it interesting that, like you said, I don't know. I bet Mike Johnson. Well, we'll see. I think if Trump's out of the picture, Johnson's gone.
mm, I can
Johnson's
see that.
a boy.
Well,
Uh,
the interesting thing about the California stuff is that if California gets to redistrict, and if Texas is prevented from redistricting, then the Democrats are at a significant advantage in the midterms.
like I said, if the media, right wing or anything, tries to like demonize
Mhm.
Democrats in California for doing this, they could just say we had an election, people voted for it. That's it. You
Yeah,
can't say anything else. And then if they keep saying it, I'll be like, I answered your question.
right.
We had an election in 2025,
Mhm.
and the people resoundingly voted to do this.
Yeah,
We're just doing what the voters wished for
right.
as stewards of the. Like they don't need. That's the answer.
Yeah,
You don't need to fucking give
yeah,
it.
it got voted on. Right.
Well, voted on. But you
Mm,
didn't have to do it. I'm like, no, they want it. We're doing it.
yeah. Oh, wow.
They won't. I
No.
bet. I bet it doesn't happen. It would not
Yeah,
change.
I'll bet you it doesn't happen either.
It's a fucking.
But
I would if I was Newsom, I'd fucking get it done, especially if he's running for president.
yeah, yeah,
Democrats need to fucking use the power you were given.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you have a specific power in mind?
well, I mean, if you're in charge, you voted in position, you should stop doing this
Yeah.
bullshit Oh, you'll be
Right.
bipartisan. No, you don't. When the
Mm.
other side's in charge, they're never bipartisan.
No, rarely, if
Ever.
ever.
Never.
Yeah.
Not at all. The only time they're ever bipartisan is when they need something. Like, oh,
Yeah.
the extreme psychos in the party won't vote for this thing. Can you get
Right.
a couple of you guys? And they're like, no, fuck you. Like, you
Yeah.
suck. We want you to lose. Like, like that. All right.
Mm.
No healthcare plan from the Republicans.
Yeah, which is surprising because Trump has said for about 6 years now that he has a plan ready to go. So no
Two
plan
weeks.
currently.
2 weeks.
What?
He said 2 weeks. He would always say that.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
2 weeks. 2 weeks in the year 2036.
Well, 2 weeks too is like, what is it? 2 weeks is well, yeah. I mean,
We'll be in December in 2 weeks.
right. There's not enough time to do any of this. You know, this
Why
shit
would the
should have been rolled
Republicans
out.
don't have they don't want a health care plan.
Yeah.
They want the healthcare companies to do whatever the fuck they want. They want
Yeah.
people covered. They want people.
True, but the economy will go through significant chaos.
They don't give a shit. Clearly,
Um,
I don't like. What are they going to do? The Republican Party has no platform. They
yeah,
cut taxes and then they put in restrictive social rights.
right. Yeah. It's
They do
basically, yeah,
nothing. They do nothing to improve people's lives. What do they do? Like,
yeah, yeah. What happens? What gets produced? How does your life get better? Um, I don't know. I don't know. Uh, I know it's real disappointing, because healthcare is a huge deal and it's
yeah,
real
but
hard to get.
they don't give a fuck.
No,
They
I mean you're right. They
they want
want people to see government as a problem. Like they hope that people see government as a problem.
well, they want the ACA gone. They want the insurance companies to do whatever the fuck they want
Yeah,
because they're all in the pocket of the insurance companies.
right.
They
Mm.
the ACA they don't the ACA was the closest thing we had to like a Bill of Rights in a modern day.
Yeah, yeah,
Republicans do not want any because they know that if Democrats successful, most people will benefit from it,
right. A
and
broad variety of people will benefit
they
from
don't
it.
want and by variety meaning like almost everyone, and even
Mm.
them they'll benefit too. That's the thing they
Right.
want, and that's why like when Obama was president, that's why Mitch McConnell came out and straight up said we're not going to work with him at all.
Mm.
So why would they want to help him succeed in anything?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
The difference between helping Trump succeed and helping Obama succeed is two different things. Like Trump is not trying to succeed in anything. He's
Right.
trying to grift off the country
Yep.
and the tax cuts. They don't give a fuck about anything else. Everything else is a
Mm.
smoke show.
Yeah.
Smoke screen. Smoke shows like
Right.
leftist Marjorie Taylor Greene. What a smoke show.
Yuck. Yeah.
Yuck.
Oof.
I don't know. She's getting pretty hot. I don't know. There's something about her. I don't know what it is,
Well, what do you? Yeah,
If she
I
comes
don't know.
out
What?
and she's holding like a copy of like Howard Zinn's People's History of the United States, I'm gonna be like, okay, what the fuck happened here? Did you get hit on the
Yeah.
head? Didn't John Fetterman fell recently and someone made
Yes.
a joke. I swear, I think he made the joke. A bunch of people made this joke that was like about him, like his political opinion changes every time he gets hit on the head.
Yeah. I didn't say. I made a joke about it, but I wasn't the one who originally said
It's
that.
like we
Yeah.
need a vote. What's John gonna do? Hold on a second. Anybody got
Yeah. Bonk him on the head.
pan that we could use? I say bonk nay.
Yeah. Well.
Wait, you're gonna say yay on this restrictive thing?
Yeah. He's rapidly becoming more of a problem than an asset.
Oh no, he sucks.
Yeah.
I hope he's fucking primaried.
Yeah.
I don't think he brings anything to the fucking table.
Yeah. I don't. It doesn't appear that way.
He doesn't speak well, first of all.
No, he's not particularly well spoken.
I'm saying like, oh, because I don't like his politics. I'm like, no, like when he debated Frank Oz, is that his name?
Mhm.
Frank? He
No,
debated the voice of this big
Dr. Oz.
and Yoda.
Yeah. Right.
My opponent here is not good. He does.
uh,
Frank Oz. I would have preferred Frank Oz ran. That would have been great.
yeah, that would have been good.
Even though he's old as shit, but
Mm.
no, I mean like when he was debating him, I was like, oh no, this sucks.
Right.
Talk, and I was like, oh no, John,
Yeah.
no, we're gonna
Right.
get
It's tough.
Dr. Oz. I don't know.
Mm.
There's no reason why the Democrats, someone good doesn't primary him.
Yeah.
I mean, unless
Yeah.
Pennsylvania is such a fucked up state, but Pennsylvania is not West Virginia.
No, it's a lot more urban, and it's got two big cities.
Yeah,
Probably three.
I know, like the whole, what was it, like the fact that there was a Democrat in West Virginia was like a lark or something, but like
Yeah.
even then, I don't know. I
Yeah.
always looked at it as like, you know what? I'd rather have a fucking Republican in that seat.
Yeah.
I do. I'd rather have a Republican in that seat with Fetterman. Right now, Democrats, even in the next election, the chances of them taking it back to Senate is like next to nothing.
It's very little. Yeah.
Because it's based on the math and what elections there are.
Right. Yeah. And
So
I mean, we'll see. Stranger things have happened, but it would be remarkably unlikely for like Florida to vote for a Democratic senator. I mean, I don't see it happening. It could.
I don't either.
Um,
I think Florida's fucked as a
yeah,
state. I think it's just like it's a full on. It's like one of the more redder states now than
it
ever.
is. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think Texas is too far behind, but Florida seems noticeably in the lead.
Didn't Ron DeSantis say something pathetic recently? I swore
I'm
there was something
sure.
in the news recently, and
He did say something recently. I forget what it was.
I love how he's so irrelevant. I remember he was
Yeah.
being shoved in our faces, and I was like, "This guy fucking sucks." And then
Yeah, he was real bad, or is real bad.
no one gives a fuck about him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never see him in anything really anymore. Like he pops,
Right.
he's a goony looking bastard.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
yeah, but like I said, back to the healthcare thing.
yeah.
Don't give a fuck. Republicans don't give a fuck about health. They don't.
Yeah.
Fuck it. They don't care if you have healthcare or not. They don't give a shit. It's it's like in the bottom of their list. They don't. They want you to have to pay for healthcare, but they don't want you to have any fucking right.
Right.
That's what
Mm.
they want you to have no consumer protection on anything.
Yeah.
I saw some TikTok recently. This
Hmm.
guy talking about in other countries, Toyota sells like a car for like 10 grand.
Yeah.
Really good model, but not here in America because
Yeah.
every car's like over fucking priced here.
That's crazy. It
You
is.
know, there's electric cars in like China and stuff like that that like go for way less than any of ours, and they're like better.
Right.
And they're not allowed
Yeah.
to sell you.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, it's tough to want to try to find a car that's like moderately ecologically sensitive.
That is also good, well priced.
Yeah, well, that's a big one. Most of these things are findable. It's just that they're terribly expensive once
They
you
are
do
like,
find
isn't
them.
like your average car now like 30 grand?
Yeah, I would say. Yeah,
And
that
like
sounds
back
about
in,
right.
I mean, obviously this is many years ago, but like back in the day, your average car was like 14, 15 grand.
I was gonna say, yeah, I bought my first car for like $300 cash.
Well, you probably bought a used car.
Yeah, yeah, I did.
Remember you bought that car and ended up being Bumblebee?
Yeah, right.
Guys, that was crazy.
I got folded up right in it.
Like this hurts a lot, Bumblebee.
Oh my God.
You transformed everything.
You
Sorry.
transformed both of these.
Both
What?
of these. Both of these what?
Both of these nuts.
Yeah, you turned into like a pool of blood. Bumblebee's like, great. Now I'm gonna go get it.
Mm.
I have to go get it detailed.
Get myself detailed.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like, I'm talking about if you bought a new car, the average price was
Right.
like for a decent car, not a low model or high, but like it was always like under 20.
Right.
I think now they're like,
Probably 30. Yeah.
yeah. And that's like
Mm.
with bare bones almost. Ted Cruz said he's gonna run for president.
Yeah, this is
Why?
an odd
No one likes
choice. Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind. Go ahead and run. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I just don't see. Look, I'm not saying I'm like a MAGA whisperer or anything, but I don't see Ted Cruz as the direction MAGA is heading. You
I
know
don't
what I
think
mean?
he gives a fuck about MAGA in general. It's a GOP. It's just that this guy is not electable. No one
Yeah,
likes him.
he's not charismatic. He's not elected. Whenever you put him on camera, he's real awkward and off-putting.
Well, let's be honest here. He does speak pretty well.
Oh yeah.
He's not like he's not fucking John Fetterman, in a debate with Frank Oz. He's still a fucking weasel piece of shit.
Yeah.
I just don't think, and again, I think this is with anything. Donald Trump was not viewed as a politician; he was an entertainer,
Right.
and that was a rich guy, and he was a rich guy, and like, oh, I was watching someone brought up this thing like all these shows he would show up in the '90s. He would be on sitcoms all the time.
Yeah, like his little cameo or something.
Yeah, and it would be him, and he'd be a rich guy. He was
Yeah.
on like what was that show? Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Yeah.
A rich guy. Like he marketed himself as a rich guy, and the joke was, I think around that time he was like fucking bankrupt.
Right.
But he was marketing, and people never viewed him as They didn't view him as a politician when he ran in 2016. I think people still don't view him as a politician. They view him as a personality. And I don't, and the Republicans know that, and that's why they can't let him go because they have no one to replace him. Who are they going to replace him?
Right. Yeah.
Joe Rogan. He's not going to run for anything.
Right.
He doesn't care. He would never. He didn't give a fuck. He would never run for any. And he would like who
Yeah,
do they
why
get?
would he? Yeah.
Who do they have after Trump? JD Vance.
Yeah.
He's as likable as like
No.
plain yogurt.
Yeah. I mean, they would have to take stock of who they have and who would be the best person for the job. I don't
I don't think they have anybody. I think that's always been the issue. Like they tried shoehorning DeSantis in when they didn't know,
yeah.
they didn't know if he could run. They were still like that. Like, can Trump run?
Right. Yes, yeah.
So they were trying to create a new person with DeSantis, and it was not believable at all. Like no one was buying it. They was like, this guy sucks. Like he has no charisma.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
no Rizzler.
No Riz. No Riz.
He's no Rizzler. He's no Rizzler. No little fat kid.
He's always saying, "Rizzle me this."
See that?
Rizzle me this, Batman.
He was like in an ad for like Hardee's or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, of
They have a
course.
different name too. It's Hardee's and it's something else.
Carl's Jr.
Yeah. I still don't get that one. Just pick a fucking name.
Yeah.
It's like the fucking 2025. This isn't like, oh well, in this region we have this, like old timey bullshit.
Right.
I heard things. So like just fucking be Carl's Jr. or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Us Hardys are proud people. You're the same fucking company. You sell the same fucking food.
Yeah.
This is why I don't. They don't have McDonald's and Frankenstein over there. And like,
is Crystals and White Castle that way too?
No, I don't think they're connected at all.
Because they sell basically the same burger.
They sell a wet sponge.
Yeah, a wet sliver of gristle.
with chunks of onion bits on bread that's like just a little too moist, but also dry at the same time. How do they off? I'm gonna look this up. Crystals? I've never even. Is this even around?
They used to be. I used to see them in Florida. Let me see Crystals.
It's Krysta. Yep. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. It doesn't. I don't think they have any connection to White Castle because the packaging and everything's like totally different.
Yeah, you're right.
Like Hardee's, I think uses the same character, right?
Yes. Yeah, I think they do.
This food actually looks better.
Crystals.
It looks like it's probably better from the.
I don't know, man. I ate a lot of Crystals back in the day, and they were not the best.
Where is it?
Yeah, locations. Let me see. I got a map here.
Florida. There's 43 in Alabama, 2 in Arkansas, 30 in Florida, 93 in Georgia.
Wow.
3 in Kentucky, 2 in Louisiana, 23 in Mississippi, 1 North Carolina. So it's clearly more East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Texas has 1. Where's the Texas one?
Where?
Tyler?
Oh, okay. Tyler, Texas. Yeah.
Where the fuck is that?
It is down, I think, between here and Houston. There's a big brewery there that's good.
You know what you need to do now next time you drive down there?
Yeah, right. Give me a Crystals. Give me some meat paste on a bun and Ugh.
Red.
Woof.
Then
Um,
the hockey puck. So it's like we got like a bunch of White Castles when we were all drunk.
yeah.
And we get a bag of White Castle. It's like a perfect thing, to
Yeah.
have. Uh, and then there was a guy telling me about the hockey. He calls it the hockey puck. It's like the one they forgot to cook.
Oh,
They put it in the
yeah.
bag. You bite into it, and you're like, it's the hockey puck.
Yuck. Well, what do you think? What do you think's going on with Marjorie Taylor Greene?
I mean, we talked about it. I have no idea.
Yeah,
I think this is
yeah,
all work. I mean, listen,
I do too.
I
Yeah.
think the other thing is that one, there could be several things. One, she wants to be taken seriously.
I think there's a 5% chance of that.
She
Sure,
wants to advance.
I think that's a better chance.
I think that she wants to run for Senate.
I think that's probably the
I think a
best
lot of
chance.
dopey morons are gonna fall for this shit. Like,
Yeah,
she should not be trusted, but at the same time, like I said, it's all about actions. What do you do?
yeah, that's it. Is
Like,
there?
what's your opinion about trans people now, Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Yeah,
What's your
right.
opinion about, do you really believe there's space lasers, Marjorie
Well,
Taylor
what do
Greene?
you think about like kids who are upset at gun violence? Are
Yeah.
they? Do you want to stalk them still, or do you
Yeah, like
you want to harass them on the street, or do
she did
you? What
say
do you think?
something. No, she did say that she apologizes for like some of the things she's done.
She gave a real blanket. Well, I saw that interview a couple times, and she said, after Trump said blah blah, a bunch of people threatened to kill me and this and that, whatever. And then the newscaster said basically like, Trump says this about a ton of people, and you've never piped up until it affected you. And then Marjorie Taylor Greene said, like, I do feel bad. I want to like apologize for my role in these toxic politics. And then she moved on. But
Yeah,
that's
but
like a
then I
pretty,
got bullshit too, like
yeah,
where I'm gonna say both sides, and it's like, come on, bitch,
right.
one
It's
side.
not like my role in this song. It's like I apologize for the shitty. Here's a few shitty specific things I did that I feel bad about.
Yeah, I feel shitty that my party endorses these shitty
R-
things, and I
right.
apologize for pushing this shitty agenda. Like when she was on the View, she tried doing that shit. Like they were like, "Come on now, you can't say that both sides are equal. They're
Yeah.
not at all."
Right.
Like
So
there's one side that wants to attack trans people,
yeah.
and there's another
Right.
side that like
Doesn't have any other agenda for them other than letting them to go live their lives.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
That
Like
just doesn't have an agenda.
they're not looking out there to hurt them. Like,
Right.
could they do better, like healthcare wise stuff? Yeah, sure.
Sure.
But like they're not
Yeah.
looking there to like get them fired from a fucking job or like
Mm.
demonize them and
Right.
make their lives that are difficult already even more difficult. Like there's a fucking difference. Like
Yeah. Well, with Marjorie Taylor Greene, my basic philosophy is if she wants to be a pain in Trump's ass, I'm all for it.
yeah,
But that doesn't for a minute mean that I would trust her with anything.
yeah.
She's
I
not
want
an
to see
ally.
future votes. I want to see her
Yeah.
come out and say more things. Like not
Right.
sides bullshit. I don't want to hear that.
Mhm.
That's
Mm.
not. That's just some bullshit moderate crap.
Yeah.
I see through that crap all the time. It's bullshit.
Mm. Well, yeah. Um
Um, when you eat peanuts, they tend to be dry,
yes.
which is probably why they give them out of bars or they used to.
That's salted peanuts to keep you drinking.
Yeah. I mean, you could just drink water.
Right. Peanuts also put some people in anaphylactic shock.
Well, that's because they're allergic to them.
Yeah, the little dryness is mild in comparison.
Well, they're dry because the texture's dry.
Yeah. Well.
That and
Well.
also deadly peanut allergy. I started.
Right. Well, I don't trust Marjorie Taylor
No,
Greene.
I
No.
mean it's entertaining at best, but
It is. It is.
like a thread or I just want to see. I want to see her come out. Like there's a bill. I want to see her come out and say that Trump's say it. Fucking Trump's a pedophile. Like come out and
Well,
say these words. Like I want to see not this. You don't get to just come out and do the bullshit moderate like both are.
no.
I don't want to hear that crap.
Here's the thing: is I am actually willing to give people a second act. I really am. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I
Like
am too, but it has to be. But I feel like in this day and age,
you got to earn it.
and
Yeah.
we know so much, like we just see through a lot of this bullshit now, and everything so like truly is partisan because it is for reasons. A lot of them are good reasons because again, it's not both sides are partisan because they just don't like it. No, it's because one side wants to bully somebody, and the other side
Right.
doesn't want them to bully someone. We're not equal here.
No, not at
One
all.
side is using their power to hurt marginalized people, and
Hmm.
the other side is not. The other side saying, no, we don't want to do that. These are not, oh, we disagree on things. No, yeah, we disagree on things. We don't want you to hurt people, and you want to hurt people. Like,
Yeah. It's I don't want to say it's like that simple, but it is in a lot of ways that simple.
it is. I mean, it is
Um,
to a point. Most of the shit that goes on is like some right wing grievance that
mhm.
is to harm women, gay people,
Yeah.
kids, trans people, brown people, like just anybody. It's
Yeah.
meant to like harm somebody, and the Democrats is to respond to it. And then you get these idiots like, oh, there's too many. These both sides are too
Right.
partisan. It's like these are not
Mm.
equal things. There's
No,
no
not at all. Not at
equivalent.
all.
That's what the term false equivalence means.
Um,
So
well,
I, yeah, I find it entertaining. I will say that as time goes on, her rhetoric is definitely getting more left leaning. That she isn't
yeah.
doing the moderate bullshit as much. She's like she called Trump out for basically aiding other countries more than, and you could say, oh, like this is some anti-Israel shit, but it's not just that. It's also what he's done in Argentina,
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia, Russia. He's proven he's not America first. America first is bullshit.
He never,
Not a
yeah, he
real
never
thing.
was.
No. I
Yeah.
remember during the Bush years, and this was like and I knew this was like all hypocrisy, especially with how they would attack like
Hmm.
Muslims and all that. But then all of a sudden you hear like, I think it was Saudi Arabia or something was buying up the docks in New York City.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember
All these
this. Yeah.
right wingers were like fine with it. And I was like, wait, are you fucking kidding me? What
Yeah.
about 9/11? I knew I didn't care if they bought the docks. They're rich as fuck. That's
Right.
buying the docks. But I was seeing all these like rich fucks and like all these right wingers like all of a sudden they're quiet about that. And I'm like,
Yeah.
isn't what you should be concerned about that. That should
No.
be your like you should be freaking the fuck out.
Mm.
Like, why would you want the docks controlled by the Muslims? That's where things come in.
Yeah.
And I just remember Trump at the time was on Howard Stern, and he was all for it. He's like, "This is great."
Yeah.
He was all for it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, because you're a rich fuck, and you don't really give a fuck about this country. You're just doing business. You don't care if
Wow.
it's here or it's somewhere else."
This might be a good transition. We have four pop culture things to talk about. One of them is the Trump movie. Do you want to talk about that first?
Yeah,
We,
yeah, it's good.
I, you watched it first and told me it was on.
I've been wanting to see it for a while now. I didn't see
Yeah,
it. I heard about it. I heard it was good, and then I was flipping through Power Prime, and,
it's on Amazon Prime.
I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. I want to see it." And then I told you,
Took me forever to find it. I couldn't remember what channel it was on, and when I tried to look it up on the internet, all they kept showing me was like episodes of The Apprentice and stuff. So,
but it's right
uh,
there. Movie.
it took me a while to
It's a
find it.
Apprentice movie. Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, just
You could
right.
even
That's
say
how I found it
Apprentice
eventually.
movie. Bucky.
Yeah. Well, I
He's great. He's great in it. He gets
he's
a lot
so
of
good.
role.
I was even texting you earlier today. I was like, when the first time I ever really saw Sebastian Stan that I knew of him as like an actor to think about was in The Winter Soldier, and I didn't think he was good. I was like, this is the guy they got. Like he's
I
not
don't know.
very
I thought he was
good.
fine as Well, he was Bucky in the first Captain America movie.
Oh yeah, okay, but I just didn't think he was a very talented actor. I thought he was like competent, but not. But
I
man,
mean, I don't know.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I was so wrong because I've seen him in a bunch of stuff now. The
Oh
guy's
no, he's
great.
great. He's great in
He's
the Tommy Lee.
really, really good.
He was great in the Tommy Lee miniseries when he got his penis to talk. That was crazy. That's good
He was
acting. His dick.
great in the other man, or was another man.
Yeah, the one with he's disfigured and he has like the surgery, but then there's
Yep.
like another guy comes in who's by an actor who actually was disfigured in real
Just like
life.
really, really.
No,
good in
he's a
so
great
many different
actor.
ways. Yeah.
For years, people have been like, fucking let him be Luke Skywalker in the post Return of the Jedi
Yeah.
stories.
Okay. Yeah.
Like he has the look. Even Mark Hamill said it. It's like fucking cast him.
Well,
He's gonna get
he
too
was
old.
yeah he was great as Trump. It's tough to do like a character like Trump, because like you obviously have to mimic some of the
It's very easy to be like, I'm Trump.
yes,
Like the most corniest of like
yes. It's easy to overdo it. It's a little more
and he
difficult to like
also at that age, he's not that character yet.
right. Yeah.
He's starting to
Um
become that character later
it's
on.
funny. Yeah, you're right.
It is his dark origin, but
You see like versions or aspects of that darker character in this movie. You see like, oh, that's where that comes from. Oh, that's where,
like the stuff with his brother's interesting. His brother was an
yeah,
alcoholic, and he talked about like he was like a pilot, then he's not, and he's like a
yeah,
dies.
Fred, yeah,
Fred Trump. It's kind of sad. And supposedly Trump said Trump claims he never did drugs, which is a fucking lie. He's done
yeah,
prescription drugs. He's done over the counter drugs.
sure.
And I'm sure he's dabbled in cocaine. It would be shocking.
I would too.
They
Um,
said that like for years, like people were saying like on The Apprentice that he shit his pants because it was all the years of doing coke.
I could see that, yeah. Um, my verdict to the movie is I did not. I thought it was really good. The acting was great. The actual filming of it, the way they made it look like in the period was really good.
Yeah, the ending's great. Like when he's in
Yes,
like looking at it looks very 80s, like a
yep. They got all those little details right. A lot of it feels like it was shot in the 80s, you know.
yeah. I like
Um,
the actress. They got to play Ivana. She looks nothing like her, but
yeah.
I like that actress.
I
Great.
like a lot of the decisions they make. I think they told a good story. They told an interesting story out of this guy's life. I just I didn't like the movie, and it was 100% because I really dislike Trump, and watching this reminded me of Trump, and it put me in a
I
bad
think
mood the
that's
whole
fine.
movie.
I think that's fine. I think it's like you recognize it's interesting to say that. Like you still recognize it as a good movie though.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
you
it's
could,
well done, the acting's good, writing's good.
yeah, it's undeniably a good movie. It's
But
technically a good movie.
he is pictured as a piece of shit. Like he in the end of the movie, he's the villain. Like he is a villain in the end. Like there's no I mean, even from the start, he's just not good at being a villain 100% yet. You know, he's
Right.
dopey. Like the part when he hits on Ivana and he falls.
Yeah.
So fucking funny because it's like he does shit like that. Like he's a goon. Like he's like
Yeah.
he wants to be this like perfect alpha male guy, and in
He
the end,
wants to be
not.
Patrick Bateman,
He
like in his
was,
head.
yeah, he wants to be this thing. And even Patrick Bateman couldn't be Patrick Bateman. That was like the
True.
joke. But he
Yeah,
wants to
true.
be. But he's Patrick Bateman's where Patrick Bateman and Trump would ever be.
Yeah.
I mean, the type. I don't mean like he can't
Right.
be.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Um,
but they show like his dad like had wanting to retain power over his son.
yep.
I like that when they open up Trump Tower though, and they also show how Trump just like is careless with money and like with the building and like he's like, do you need to have this waterfall all the time? Like this is like a
Yeah.
massive waste of money, you know? Like Fred's like telling him, and it's like, well, yeah, duh. Why did Trump bankrupt casinos? I'm sure
Yeah.
there's many reasons why they probably overspend in dumb ways.
Yeah. I think it did a good job. Like the one thing I did like is it did a good job of showing him as like really unable to enjoy anything. Like he he couldn't enjoy it. It's like a kid who gets a designer pair of jeans or a polo or an Izod shirt, and they don't know why they like it, but they know that they like it because other people like it.
Well,
You know what I mean?
like Fred Trump, for example, like he was a pilot, and that was
Yeah,
not good enough for his dad. Like I'm not proud of
right.
it. Like, but he also doesn't want his like. And then his son like follows in his footsteps, and he can't live up to it. And then he does over usurp his dad at some point, but
Right.
and then his dad dies of gets dementia and dies, which
Yeah.
is I think a little nod to like this might be going on. This might be
Right.
really hereditary.
Well, it was a
But
good movie. I'll tell you,
show in the beginning how he, they were discriminating against brown and black people from getting apartments.
Yeah, they're
And
redlining him. Yeah,
isn't that why he gets Roy? Isn't that pretty much why he gets Roy Cohn? Or
I
he,
believe so. Yeah, yeah.
the guy who
Um,
plays Roy Cohn's great. That actor's
he's great.
Succession. He
Yep,
he was perfect as him. Like
Jeremy Strong.
I'm glad they didn't give him the big. Like Roy Cohn was a very heinous looking dude. This guy
Yeah,
kind of gave him like a look, but they didn't go in and give him like a giant schnoz.
right, right.
They didn't do any stupid makeup, and like sometimes that's better. It's
Yes.
like I remember like the fucking Queen movie, the Freddie Mercury,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
first.
The teeth.
I
Yeah,
was like, oh my God, I know he had teeth like that, but they weren't that goofy. Like this
right.
too, like,
Looked like he had a mouthful of chiclets or something.
yeah, rein it back.
Um,
Bring it
yeah,
back.
dial it back. Yeah,
Now
yeah.
it's acting. You didn't
Exactly.
you
You
didn't
don't need
100%
to.
like Trump.
Yeah, he looked enough like Trump. Roy Cohn, you could have had anybody play Roy Cohn.
Well, he was great. No, he was perfect as the role.
Most people wouldn't
Conan was
care.
short. This
No, I
guy,
just mean like visually, like it. You don't need someone to look like Roy Cohn.
but they nailed it.
Yeah,
For the guy, the actor, I don't think is that. I think they shot it in a way. Like the Sebastian Stan's 6 feet, but
yeah,
like Trump was taller back then. The way they shot it, they just definitely did something where one guy looks shorter than the other. And I don't think
yeah.
it's that
It
that
was like the. I think I heard they used the same tech as they did in The Hobbit.
no, they didn't. Yeah, yeah, they shot. Yeah, he's standing further in the background and
Right. Yes.
in the front. That's how they did it.
Originally, they were going to have him do it entirely on his knees, like Dorf.
On golf, Roy Cohn on golf.
Yeah, they're going to put like little shoes on his knees.
Roy Cohn.
Yeah.
Do you remember when they brought in what's his face? The actor who played him looked nothing like him. Roger Stone,
Oh yeah, yeah,
protege of Roy Cohn.
yeah, yeah. Well, I would say like after I watched the movie,
Nothing that one. He looked nothing like Roger Stone at all.
after I watched the movie, I entered Sebastian Stan Trump on TikTok, and I watched a bunch of clips on TikTok just because like I wanted to remember some scenes
Yeah,
and stuff. And there's a ton of great scenes. If you don't have Amazon Prime, and if you don't want to sit through a 2 hour Trump movie, um, I'd 100% recommend watching a few of the TikToks. And if
yeah.
it
I
looks good to
recommend
you,
trying to watch the movie though.
oh yeah, no, but I'm just saying like if it looks good to you, seek it out because it is a very good movie. I'll bet you the movie grows too in stature like
It
over
was
the
enough
years.
to piss off Trump.
Yeah. Well, I'll bet you in like 10, 15 years, people are looking at this movie differently and they're kind of like rewatching it and like uh it's very good. Like I said,
Also, like everything was a lie. Everything's fake. Like when in the
we had
end,
that scene where he says the he recites Roy Cohn's three rules and like one of them is like anything I say is true, you know.
well, in the end, like in the movie when Roy Cohn has AIDS and they
Yeah.
have falling out, and then he invites him to like, was that in Florida? I don't even know where that was.
I think it was. I don't know if it was Mar-a-Lago, but like,
But they're
and
having
then
a
he gives him
party.
like
And
fake cufflinks or
yeah, he
something.
gives it to him, and then Nirvana tells him later those are fake.
Yeah,
And then their relationship is done. He
yeah,
like rapes her. It's like super fucked up.
yeah.
That scene's like, that was like the scene when like Anakin kills all the sand people.
Right.
It's like kind of similar. Like,
Yeah,
like gets raped.
yeah. That's funny. Yeah.
Like,
Uh, wow.
nah, it's
Yeah,
like fucked up. I mean, he just like turns into like a complete monster. He
yeah,
already kind of is a piece of shit in the beginning, but like by the and then the ending, it's like it is similar to like when Anakin becomes Vader,
yeah.
when he gets his first like plastic surgeries and they show him getting like
Right.
he has the balding and they sew up like they stretch his
That's
skin,
funny.
they
Yeah.
cut out a chunk. Oh God, it's so gross. So to cover up the bald spot, what they
Uh-huh.
do is they cut a good chunk of his scalp off, which is nasty.
Right.
They close it up so that the bald spot isn't that big. Even though I said it, if you watch it, it's like there's still like a gap of like no hair.
Yeah.
And then he's getting because he's getting fat. And his skin starts to look bad too. At years,
Yeah.
even like his skin starts to look bad. He gets liposuction. They show him getting liposuction
Yeah.
in the end. It was like so
It is
great.
good. Yeah.
And then it was great when they put the helmet on him, and then he says, Oh, I thought that was weird.
Yeah. Wow.
Roy Cohn's in your anger, you killed Ivana.
Uh,
No.
wow. All right, so we have Chair Company, Derry, and Pluribus left. What do you want
Oh, hold
next?
on. The best part of the movie is when he's talking to Andy Warhol, and he had no fucking clue who Andy Warhol is. That's
Yeah.
the most Trumpian thing right there.
Yeah.
Like he's
Yeah.
so self-involved that he would not even
Thought
know
it
who.
was Frederick Douglass.
Yeah, yeah, he did. I heard he's doing good things. Yeah, the Andy Warhol thing's great. He's talking about art, and he's like he had no clue who he was.
Right.
Andy
Yeah.
Warhol's like sitting there, like,
That's it. Like
you
Trump,
don't know who I am.
someone, I forget who it was, a reporter or right, someone wrote about this about Elon Musk last week, and they basically said like Elon Musk is the richest man in the world,
That's insane.
and he never you never hear him comment on a book he's read or a movie he's seen
He claims to play
or
video games, but he doesn't.
any yeah or any and she basically said like the guy doesn't enjoy anything. He has no source
Well,
of pleasure.
well,
I
you
mean,
saw the
like,
pictures of him on a boat where he's getting sprayed like a manatee.
yes,
I mean, he's
yeah,
enjoying something.
right. He enjoys the moisture. Wow.
The skin is dry. Brave the sea.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
you know how he's gonna die? He gets caught in a propeller.
Right.
About most manatees.
Gets a golf ball stuck in his blowhole.
Yeah, no, George isn't around to
George, yeah.
I love that. Him just
Oh.
fucking, he has to like go get the guy flying the fucking whale's back. I'm like, I don't believe he'd be able to do.
Oh, yeah, I don't believe that.
Yeah, well, maybe I don't know. I'm not a
Mm,
TV show character. So, real quick though.
yeah,
Oh, he walks in seeing Roy Cohn getting fucked in the ass. He's
yeah,
like, "Ah," and he like runs away like a little kid. It's so funny.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. All right.
And Roy Cohn got AIDS and he died.
That was it. And he got his AIDS quilt patch. It says
I
like,
feel okay. The problem with this movie is because they do talk about him getting the Rosenbergs killed, but I like it
yeah,
because it's told from their perspective. He's like, I was saving America. They were
right, right.
traitors. They were traitors.
Mm,
Like I saved America. Like it's not like you almost feel out of all the characters, like
yeah,
you feel bad for Roy a little bit. Gets AIDS and he dies. He's not a good person.
yeah.
But like you see him like he kind of created this monster. He helped create this
He
monster.
got ate by the monster. Yeah. Wow.
What? You
He
got
was
eaten by the
eaten by the
monster?
monster. I mean, like by
Kind
the
of.
yeah. Wow.
Do you think Trump like actually cared about him at all?
No, I think he admired him. I think he care. I don't mean this is going to sound stupid, but I mean it the way I think Trump probably cared about him the way like some dudes care about a hunting dog. Like seriously, like they probably have like some
Russell Peters.
abstract affection for him, but like they'll get
He was
another
like his
one and
he was like his teacher, you
yeah,
know.
no, no, whatever.
Oh, well, like when he was like telling him, I love that too. The way they work AIDS in, he's like talking about his friend. He can't stay
Yeah,
in the house anymore because he's cold. He's got pneumonia.
right. Yeah.
He stayed at the hotel. Oh, that was also the great thing too. We'll move on with this. Is like after the party,
Hmm.
show Roy Cohn die, and he gets his
Right.
funeral. But they show like he has like all these workers coming in, like clean the shit,
Yeah. Yeah.
everything, probably because
AIDS.
because
Yeah.
they say he's a germaphobe.
Yeah. Well, what year was that? Do you think?
I mean, when did Roy Cohn die? It's probably like the mid '80s. I mean, Roy
Yeah,
Cohn, I think
I was gonna say I I had
so.
fucked up beliefs about AIDS at the time. I mean, I thought it was much more contagious than it was.
No,
Um,
but I also think they're showing that he's well, yeah, that too. Roy Cohn,
yeah.
uh, he died in '86. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. See that? I mean, I still thought at that time that you could like get AIDS like
That's because
by
your only source of knowledge was the Eddie Murphy
oh
Delirious.
yeah, and I was like 14 or something. So I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Like your only source of knowledge about AIDS
yes,
came from an Eddie Murphy special on HBO, and I think unfortunately
Basically.
people's sorry, something.
uh, only slightly more reliable than the current CDC advice.
No, true. I will say this though, real quick about Eddie
Yeah,
Murphy. My son about this because we were talking about Delirious. He wears the red
yeah,
outfit.
right.
And then what was the other? Then he does a special, but it was like a movie.
Raw was red.
Raw. He wears blue in Raw.
Oh, okay.
He never did a special where he wore white,
Hmm.
and then he could have been the American flag.
Right. Yeah. Well.
It could have been like a trilogy. Could have wrapped it up. Could have called the last one American.
Like Pedro Alomar. The
American
didn't he have the colors? He had like a 3 colors trilogy. The director. Guy who did Tie Me Up, Tie Me Down.
Oh, that guy,
Yeah.
Almodovar. I'm like Pedro Alomar. Who the fuck is that? A baseball player or like
Pedro Olive Oil.
Pedro Alomar? No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Sure, I guess I've seen a couple of
Yeah.
his movies.
They're fine. All right. So what do you want next? You want Chair Company, Derry, or Pluribus?
Uh, Chair Company because I can't talk about it enough because I really like.
Yeah, I
this
loved
episode was weird. It was a very strange episode.
it. Was a very a lot of reviewers didn't like it. A lot of people said like a rare miss, or they gave it like a B- or
Well,
C
it's kind of
plus.
odd. You were getting like maybe next week is better because it kind of ends. So spoilers, it ends with him in a room with the chairs.
Yeah.
So he's at the company, I guess.
Well, he's at a government office in Delaware, Ohio, or something.
Yeah.
And it's loaded up with Techa chairs.
Like so
I
many weird characters.
yeah
He's constantly getting called to HR. That fucking weird woman that
yeah
um there's like that one character who might know what's going on in the end. That the woman with like the dark hair.
yeah
He almost got killed when she was in a car.
yeah yeah. I loved this episode. It was so weird. Yeah, it was. So the one thing I will say is
Come on, let me
not
end the. Here's a gift. I'm gonna come into the party. Let me have a piece.
not much happened, but like the big thing, a couple big things happened. The biggest thing was that um of Tim the Ron Trosfer starts getting these phone calls of a menacing voice saying that they're going to come get
It
him.
sounds like his identity was stolen. First of all, he gets
Oh yeah,
he's like, "Oh, you did this. You signed up for this," and it
right.
feels like his identity was stolen, and they're using his identity to like sign up for things. And he's like, "I don't know what the fuck you're talking
Well,
about."
this do you remember too? This when he went to the life of the party class,
Yes,
and the
and the woman's
woman's
like, "This is a scam," right off the bat.
yeah,
Like, right
right
off
off
the
the bat,
bat, she tells him, "I'm like, this is why would you?"
like, this is a basically a pyramid scam for like,
Yeah, like if you move up, but you don't really move up, and
and then he goes and he's talking to these people,
that one
and
Russian lady or
yeah,
something.
she's like, I'm too dumb. They tell me I'm too
Yeah,
dumb. Like,
they think I'm too stupid.
wait, I can't do level 5 again. I can't do level 5 again. Help me. I'm too stupid.
It's like I said, I need to rewatch it. I need to, I don't know,
yeah.
maybe like a cup of
Well,
coffee.
one of the people at the life of the party recognizes him and bolts and
That guy, okay, yeah, that guy. But I thought like the joke would be revealed that he's just so because everybody there is like socially awkward.
right.
So I just figured like, no, Tim's character. What's his character's name? Tim Robinson's character again?
Ron Trosfer.
Okay, Ron probably sees this guy as like he's shady, but the joke is like, no, this guy's just like has such social anxiety.
Right, that he's scared of.
Watch him. Yeah, like
But
that.
then he zooms in on a photo he took and he sees these 3 lines tattooed on them, certain colors.
Yeah.
And then it clicks with him that that's the color scheme of the Tekka website. And it's also the color scheme of another website. So he's putting all these things together. And then there's his daughter, Natalie, is like, hey, any progress on this? And he's like, I think so. And she's like encouraging him to like go forward with it. There's just like a lot of weird stuff, but it did feel like, and you and I have talked about this before, there's always an episode when it's like an 8-episode run or so. It's usually episode 6 or so where,
Five, somewhere in the
yeah,
middle.
it's a
Yeah.
bridge to the second half. It's
Yeah.
like that one episode of Severance last year where the woman,
Oh,
Arquette, goes to the
sucks.
town.
No, no. That's not even a bridge. That was a fucking pothole. That
Well,
episode
but it's
sucked.
the same type of episode where it's like, we're going to step away from the main story. We're going to give you something that puts the main story in context. And then it's a race to the finish with like
Yeah.
episodes 7 and 8.
Well, there's
So,
only two episodes, I'm assuming, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
right. So, man, I love this show so much. I don't know if it's going to get a second season. I don't know if
I
they
almost
want
don't
to.
want it to. If
Yeah.
it's like unless they don't uncover it, but like,
Yeah, I'd rather have him do another show, a different show next year.
like
Call
something
it the Chair
creative.
Company if you want, but have it be. It doesn't matter what you call it. Just let him do whatever he did this year.
Be like a head of a tour guide.
Yeah, I mean, it's just such a great show.
It's the same show. It's the same plot.
Yeah,
Just with a tour guide.
it's not for everyone.
No, it's absurd. It's
the last episode was real
very
different.
weird, off-putting actors,
Yeah,
characters, people that would not get cast normally for things because they're off-putting.
right. But it's good. It is real good.
The
And
Mike is great. I'm still curious about where that's going.
did I tell you last? Yeah, I did. Last week I said the Mike character feels like it should be the manic pixie dream girl character.
I don't get what you mean by that because he's not a love interest. Like, what?
No, not at all. But like normally, Mike is okay. So usually in a show, you have like a guide, like someone, you as an audience member have one character that
Yeah, but
helps.
it's usually not a manic pixie girl. It's always
Right.
like
No, right, exactly.
or like some wizard or sage or
But
doctor.
in this show, Mike is Ron's guide. Like Mike is the one walking Ron through this world. And usually in that type of situation, in this type of show that's got like a little madcap, it's usually like kind of a cute girl. It's like Zoe Deschanel, or it's like, oh, of course the penguin talks. That's what penguins do here. And that
I
cute.
guess. I don't know. Sure.
Well, but he's so odious.
I think he wants to fuck Mike.
He might. Dude eats gray meat and like
expired
chicken.
Like off-putting. Everything about the meat. Like, here, I got food in the fridge here.
Right.
Like, what? It's like old as shit. And
yeah.
Like,
everything's gross.
That movie with the guy getting
he's watching.
So gross. Like listening to a podcast where it's just guys and they're not even having a conversation. They're just like yeah. So it's bizarre. There's everything about this man is just strange as fuck. Like he worked in the diner, right? Didn't he work in that weird diner too?
He was hired to police the diner. He was security at the diner.
Crazy diner. Everybody's insane.
Yeah.
Do you still think the theory is that this is all work though? Because of like how some of the acting is so bad, it's almost intentional. Like, okay, this is clearly like again, when he goes in that store and that guy was so bizarre and the way he give out information.
Yeah. I tend to think that like that's kind of where I'm coming from. Like I still think Barb has got like some thing to do with it.
There's gonna be some reveal with her.
Yes. Now I could be way off because this show is weird enough to be not that at all. But like that's still my gut is like this is like the game, like the show, the game, the movie, the game with Michael.
Well, it could be too that like even if let's say this was happening, but Mike is not part of it.
Right.
Mike is taking advantage of it. Like maybe Mike is the one stealing his identity and doing that shit. Like like he's Benjamin. Barb will find out. He's like, "Who the fuck is this guy? I didn't hire him." And then that'd be like the outlaw. Like if this was a game, let's say.
Yeah.
He did not hire Mike.
Right. Yeah.
Figured this out because he's a con man or something, and and so how he was like an easy mark, and he was identity and shit. But I also think that's not the case either. I don't know. Yeah. I think he does. There's the whole thing with the party was so weird. Come on, let me in. It's like so strange.
Yeah. Wow. All right. So the other show we watched kind of at the same time is Welcome to Derry.
This episode's good. It was not my favorite episode though.
It wasn't mine because a lot of it was spent looking back. It was like kind of a it origin story.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense, and it shows you how it's trapped in Derry. It's because of they like that
The
splendor.
shards, yeah.
Shards are like pinpoint in different places, and that's why I can't leave. Um,
It was good. I look, it was real good, but
that girl, oh god, that was so good.
uh
Eyes.
Margie, her eyes.
I didn't know, like, is she a good actress? This kid, like, her character's so weird. I don't know. She's such a you thought she was Pennywise, which I did not think she was Pennywise at all.
Oh yeah, I thought Pennywise was like in her. Like
Well,
maybe it
I would
wasn't.
say if anyone, it's that mean girl, the main mean girl, but like
Yeah.
you don't
Well,
need
I'll tell you,
Pennywise to
what was
you don't need Pennywise to have a mean girl. They exist on their own.
no, but I see what you mean because you had said this. I was watching it and you said something about it about Dick Halloran being real kind of villainous in that dream
He felt more
sequence.
villainous. The guy who's the
Yeah,
Shining, he's from the Shining movie, the original one, played by
right.
uh
Scatman Crothers.
yeah, but he felt villainous, like the way he trapped this Native American guy.
And he also had a smile that was like
Yeah, like it was
clownish.
like, yeah, like,
Yeah.
haha, got you. Like he's
Yeah.
like really enjoying his work a little too much.
Um
Um, I don't
I,
know. It's
I
interesting.
do I do think it's weird. They've taken a lot of liberties with the story because like
I mean, I don't care.
I don't either. I mean, like this
Own
is
the
a
show. I don't base. I never. I mean, I read it. I never read anything.
yeah,
I read a couple of Stephen King novels. I don't know enough of it to where it gets weird and he starts talking about a fucking turtle and shit. And
yeah.
you know,
I think one of the things that is a little weird, this isn't my thought. Like I read this on Reddit or something. Someone said the weirdest thing about this is that the kids have parents that are actively trying to help them. You know, because in the movie, in the book, they're all latchkey kids, and
it's like an
they're
'80s thing. It makes
yeah,
more sense in the '80s.
right.
That one kid's mom was so weird.
Yep,
Amber.
a hypochondriac,
Yeah,
and
she was.
Beverly's dad was basically like molesting her. It
Yeah,
seemed.
well, that was
Um,
also that was in the original series too.
yeah.
It wasn't as graphic, but it was. It
Um,
looks it pretty much. Yeah, she was being like, and then
molested or something. Yeah.
yeah, um, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to think of the series. I mean, I like it. I don't know where it's going. The Like I said, the thing with the Margie, is that her name? The friend with the
Yeah.
glass, who originally, you could tell she was conflicted. Like
Yes, she didn't want to do it, but she was going to
wants to
do
be
it.
part of this group so bad. And of
Yep.
course, I love how the friend gets caught with the fucking thing in the end. Like,
Yeah,
doing fucking did
of
it.
course.
Of course, crazy girl. But that thing with her eyes was so gross, and she was like seeing things weird.
Yeah.
Like, why would you cut them off? Like at
Yeah,
the
that
end,
makes no
well,
sense.
they're being like hypnotized when they do that. Like
Yeah,
being hypnotized by Pennywise. So they
right.
almost cause deaths. Their deaths almost are by harming themselves too.
Yeah,
And I guess she, in the end, it was one eye that she
right.
destroyed, but her eyes
Just
never just came out like that.
right. Yeah.
They looked like weird fish. It was so gross.
Well, it was from that they in the science class they were watching a film strip about a parasite that got into the snails and it
Oh
caused the
yeah,
snail. That's
yep,
I'm sure where it came from.
yeah.
Um,
So then because they ruined it in a trailer for upcoming episodes, and they
yeah,
showed the other
just a
kids got
patch.
a fucking eye patch, and I was like, something.
Well, yeah.
Uh,
Um, yeah, no, I agree. It's a good show. It is as long as you don't think too carefully about how it lines up with the other Stephen
I
King
don't even give
properties.
a shit. I
Yeah,
don't care. I don't know enough about them to like give a shit. I
yeah,
mean, if this was Star Wars, I would probably be a little more critical.
right. But it's good. It's real good. I
No
enjoy
one
watching it.
unshaken timeline Star Wars that even Lucas didn't mess with. No one.
Right. Yes.
Perfect.
Guardians of the
This perfect timeline has never been altered for no reason.
right. I feel like I'm a time variance officer. Like
When it comes to Star Wars, yeah.
yeah.
No, I'm making a joke though, because Star Wars been
Yes, I know.
a lot of times.
Yeah.
Like even
Well,
in the original trilogy, it's fucked with.
uh,
Oh
well, the
yeah,
last
brother and sister. What? Why would you? That's stupid. You were.
the
Yeah, it makes all sense now.
yeah. The last item we have was Pluribus. You watched episode 1 of
Hold on.
Pluribus.
It
Yeah.
thing. I mean, people are like complaining, "Oh, where's Pennywise?" Stuff like that, but it's like it is Pennywise.
Yeah.
Pennywise is the name of the clown entity, but it is whatever it is, and
We've seen a lot of
he
it.
will be in it. He's gonna be in it, the actual episodes.
Yeah. And we saw like a glimpse of him in this episode, the
It's
clown behind
funny.
the
I mean,
yeah.
even in it, he returns different kinds of monsters and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I wonder
He
if
was a
they will touch
werewolf.
on that. What?
He was a werewolf in one scene.
A werewolf?
Yeah, a werewolf.
Werewolf? Werewolf bar mitzvah, spooky, scary. Boys becoming men, men becoming wolves. You know what I'm talking about?
What is that? I do, but I can't place it.
It's fucking what's his face on 30 Rock. God damn it, what's his name? Tracy Morgan, but he has
Oh, okay, yeah.
it's like a little, it's like slightly different on
Yeah.
Rock. It's still like Tracy Morgan, but they changed like one word.
Right. It's
Yeah, one of the skits they show, and it's
Tracy Jordan or something.
yeah, Tracy Jordan. Yeah, and he's in a skit, and he looks like fucking the werewolf from
Yeah.
Thriller, and he's like
That's
werewolf bar mitzvah,
funny.
spooky, scary, boys becoming men, men becoming wolves. Like I can't find the fucking video. You think that shit would be
That's
on
funny.
TikTok?
Yeah. Huh.
It's like it's on a 30 Rock episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the show. It's cool. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. I do like
Yes.
the whole military angle of it. I think
It's good.
that's the thing that makes it different from it just being a fucking like, oh,
Yeah.
it's just it in the 50s, you know?
Right.
Um, I like that
It,
there's like a lot going on.
yeah. It's good too because the military, you could see it being an ally and a obstacle. You know
Well,
what I mean? Like,
they're always end up being the bad guy in these things too.
yeah, but there's like two
But
clearly good guys in the military that
they better
well,
explain it though. Okay, fine. I will say the one thing I would be complaining about continuity wise is like, why would the military, if the military figures out, and especially because the general,
yeah,
what is he, a general? I don't know what he is. He
in
corporal,
general, yeah,
the guy running it.
right,
Dexter's dad.
right,
Dexter's dad. That guy's great. He's a great actor, actually. He's been in tons of shit, but I remember most of being Dexter's dad. But he's aware of it. Like he's
yeah,
aware of it. He's aware of that. Like him and that woman that he was friends with as a kid.
yeah.
They're aware that this thing comes back like every quarter century, plus a couple years. So why would in the 80s there not be prepared for that shit?
Because if you leave Derry, you forget.
I guess then I guess they're going to show everyone in the military leave Derry. I'm just saying that,
Probably they could like shut the base down or,
but
uh,
the woman that's aware of it. I mean, she'd be dead by the
but
time
she never left Derry.
right. So you would think that there would be descendants to
Oh yeah,
prepare
yeah,
for it. It wouldn't just be this like, oh, a bunch of kids go missing. Like they would be more prepared than ever in the 80s. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I don't know. That's a good. Maybe they'll clear that out.
That is just one that is a
Yeah,
hiccup that I expected. Little
right.
like I don't know enough about it, but that to me is a glaring plot hole.
Yeah, that would be to me too.
Is you introduce the military, and it's like, and they're aware that there's this,
Right. They must be
and it's
communicating
like
with people outside of Derry, you
yeah,
know.
and it's fear. Yeah, people outside of Derry know it exists because there was
Right,
a
because they got
military
sent
operation.
there. Right.
Right. Even if they forgot it, there would still be a paper trail of some sort.
Right.
Even though they could come up with a thing. Remember, it was super secretive, and he had
Hmm.
those guys attack him as like a
Yeah.
test.
Yeah.
You thought it was gonna be like those, like it was a racist thing, and it wasn't. It was
Right.
to see like what he would do and how he would handle it, and that's where
Yeah.
like you could arrest me or you're part of this. So it is they could use that excuse of it was so secret, all the documents were destroyed,
Right.
everything. So we'll
Eh,
see. Hopefully it has a satisfying ending in that part.
yes. Yeah. All
Yeah,
right. Pluribus.
says in the cat, someone should say to one of the guys, like one of the soldier guys, like, hey, like what if this happened 25 years from now? Let's say like in the
Well,
80s.
they might think they kill it at the end of this and just
That's
have
true.
not,
Like,
you know.
yeah, but I still think like you would have something there.
Yeah.
It's clearly a supernatural thing. It's not normal.
Set a reminder to check in on
Yeah,
Derry in
like, hey,
25 years.
let's have a guy come in and just check in 27 years from now to see like,
Right.
we got any killer clowns around here? Any weird monsters?
Right. Yeah.
demons running around, kids getting killed left and right. No, okay, all right,
Yeah.
I'm good. Bye. Like you didn't do
Mm,
anything.
nothing.
Georgie was. I gotta go.
Uh,
That's the problem, man. You know, people don't. They're not
yeah.
committed to their jobs like they used to be. All right, last one. Plurbian,
Pluribus. Yeah.
pluribus, plurb,
So I've seen the first three
pluribus.
episodes. You saw the first one. What'd you think?
I mean, I liked it. It's clearly like a setup episode. Kind of reminds me of
Yeah.
like the first episode, like Why the Last Man, when it was like,
Yep.
okay, the men get killed in the end. This is a setup. The ending of this episode, though, is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
The ending of this, like the show is fine. Her reacting. I'm
Yeah.
assuming
Yeah.
that was her wife, or I'm assuming was it her wife?
It was her agent. I think it was her secret girlfriend. I don't think that they ever
But it was her
were.
agent.
It was her agent, her book agent. They
Did
traveled
they
together.
imply that they were a couple?
They in the first episode, yes, they should have. Yes, you should have picked up on it,
I
which
got
you
figured
did.
it was. Yeah.
But they kind of confirm it very quickly and without. It's not like a huge reveal or
But
anything. But like,
they're not
yes,
married or anything like that. It was
they're
just
not
like
married and they're not out.
right.
And
Yeah, and
you
she's like a
find
famous.
out.
Yeah, go ahead. What?
You find out like the second. Maybe you found out in the first episode, but in the second episode, um,
Eh,
has
what?
okay. I
I,
was there's more evidence. There's like very convincing evidence that she's gay. That
well,
Carol's
she puts
gay.
on
Oh,
that Katie Lang outfit,
yeah, right.
and also, you know,
Her old Lilith
like
Fair
this
T-shirt.
reminds me of the time I went to Lilith Fair
Yeah.
in Birkenstocks while driving my Subaru.
Right, right. But no,
Given
that so it is clear that she
my
is.
Pete Rose haircut,
Right. Um
and
yeah, what was the ending? Was that the one where she's talking to the
the TV,
uh yes,
the
yeah.
guy who was like the okay, so everyone's having like a weird seizure in the beginning.
Right.
Everyone's kind of like that. So like she dies, right? People die because they got hurt in the process of the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah, a bunch of people mistake like accidentally die.
Well,
Like
because they lost control of their body and they were either driving a car
yep,
in the middle of something, and she fell and like cracked her head.
right.
That's how she
Yes.
died, right? I
Yeah.
mean,
Or it could have been like, I mean, I suppose it also could have been the process itself because
yeah,
like
yeah.
plenty of
Some
people
people say,
fell.
but it also so basically in the beginning of the movie, you see these people and they're getting a signal. Beginning of the show, they're
Yeah.
getting a signal. I don't know if they work for like NASA or something.
Yeah.
And you find out it's like almost like a recipe. And
Yes.
so it's a virus almost that was sent by an alien species or whatever. Man creates it and then it gets out.
Right.
And then people start getting so what happens is everybody kind of is in a catatonic state except her. And
Yes.
then all of a sudden everyone wakes up and they're all like one person. It's like a hive mind.
Yeah. Exactly.
So somehow she gets home. Well, you see like uh when she gets she sees like a car pull up and these guys are picking up bodies.
Yeah. They're
And
cleaning up. Yeah.
yeah, but they're all part of this hive mind. And she gets home and she's like, I don't know, she puts the TV on and you see like you find out the president died.
Right.
President was one of the people that died. This guy was like the UN.
Secretary of Agriculture, I think.
Yeah, Secretary of
Yeah.
Agriculture. And he just starts talking to her and it's
Yeah.
insane. She's like watching the TV and he's like, hi.
Yeah. Hey, Carol.
Like trying to explain like everything that's going on. He's telling her everything that's going on, like,
Yeah.
and that there was only that she's an anomaly. This was not supposed to
Right.
happen, and that there are 11 others
Yes.
around the globe. So there you go. There's the plot. I'm assuming. So I'm assuming without spoiling anything, we're gonna
Yeah.
meet at least one more in this first
Oh,
three.
do you want me to
No,
answer that? Okay.
well, I would assume that she meets something.
Sure.
Okay, whatever. I know. I only saw the first episode, but like I said, the ending is definitely the big hook for me.
Yeah.
Well, and then he's like, and he's like, you could do whatever you want. You're free or something like that. But then he kind of says to her, well, I would hope that once we figure this out, that you would join us.
Yeah, that is the weird part about this is that they they are not I mean it's scary, but like they're cheerful and helpful. Like
Well, it's like they're like free of thought. They're free of any.
yeah,
They're all part of this community, but they have it's one
yeah.
hive mind. They stole this from a fucking Rick and Morty episode.
A lot of people have said that. A lot of people have said that this has been. A lot of people have said that they stole it from a Twilight Zone episode,
Which Rick and Morty
and
probably stole it from.
right. And the Vince Gilligan said that the woman, her name Carol Sturka, is a borrowed name from a Twilight Zone episode that kind of inspired it. So he's like pretty upfront about his influences here. I wish I could talk about the scene in the second episode that is kind of like a really great scene. Um,
The episode was called Autoerotic Assimilation. Is from season 2. Rick ends up like you find out Rick was with this thing
yeah,
that is basically like again like a virus that just collects people
right,
and everyone. So like the thing that controls everyone's mind,
right.
he just has sex with them. Like they all, and he was having a relationship with like the
That's
thing, but
funny.
it's kind of similar in that it takes over the body of, and then there's like an enemy one, and it was like a Borg, more like a Borg Oswald, and no, they weren't attracted at all. That was like the joke.
Well, this is a great show. It's a serious show. I will say because I don't want to give anything away.
I'm just
Um,
curious, like how this can be a show though that doesn't last beyond like let's say like a 12 episodes or something. You know what I mean?
well,
Like it sounds cool, but like I can you see this show be like 4 or 5 seasons?
yeah, I could. I mean, like first, and this isn't giving anything away, but like we don't really know. We well, a whole bunch of things. We don't know what the aliens want or do. We don't know
Well, they
about
said
the.
everybody's technically dead. They're or at least what they were is dead. Their
No, I
body.
think that they're there. I think that they are themselves, but they are also everyone else. Like,
You okay, that's when anything. Do they show like anyone recover? Can anyone get
no, they don't show someone who's been like a hive mind and then not a hive mind. Um,
maybe
but
that'll be a stinger in the end of the season or something like that.
it could be that, or it could be my bigger guess would be that it's a bigger reveal is that like she I have no reason to believe this. She slipped into a parallel world, or the
That makes
code really was like something else. So it's something we missed the whole time. I could see them doing a couple different things, but
I mean, obviously,
or
Asian the Body Snatchers is another example.
yeah, it's got a very Invasion of the Body Snatchers
I
feel.
just think the part when the guy's talking on the TV is just so insane.
Yeah,
Like
when
the
you
way it's
watch,
shot, the way it's done, it's so surreal. He's just like having a direct conversation on the TV, and she's just sitting there like a
yeah,
mind. What the fuck is going on?
the thing is, and I'm not going to give anything else
Well,
away.
he's like, "We're gonna bring you food. We're gonna bring you
Yeah,
choices, and we would hope once we figure this out, you'll be simulated."
the thing is, like in some ways, it reminded me of this one movie I saw. We talked about it not that long ago with like Mimi Rogers and David Duchovny, where the it's the end of the world and everyone's like going off to heaven, right? And
Yeah, it's like an. I never saw it. You said it was like an old movie, right?
yeah, it's called The Rapture. It's like from the 80s.
Never seen it. Mimi Rog. Oh, Mimi Rogers. Now I'm mixing her with
Oh, I might be saying Minnie Driver. It might be
no,
who
Minnie.
was it?
It makes sense that it would be Mimi Rogers if it was the 80s. Minnie Driver's
Yeah.
younger.
Well, anyway,
That would be more like the 90s.
the woman doesn't want to go. So here's the thing is that like all of these hive mind people feel real happy and they're real peaceful and they're pretty productive and they all like know each other kind of, and they do retain their memories, and Carol is in this anguished state of grief. Even before any of this happened, she didn't like her job. She thought her books were bullshit. She didn't like her fans. She was closeted. She
Yeah, like why would she be closeted though in this day and age? Like who gives
I
a
don't know, but she was, maybe because she's a romance novelist, like she's writing kind of
There's like
tawdry.
a weird like conservativeness in some of these type of things. Like,
Yeah.
how do you know how to write men and women if you're lesbian?
Right.
But like
Um
like gay people get casted in straight roles now. It's not like
yeah.
it used to be.
And then her lover died, and she's just a wreck.
It
Obviously
does
she's a
take place. I
wreck.
mean, it takes place now, right? I mean, not
Y-
now, but you know what I mean. Like it's a modern.
Yeah.
It's not like something where this takes place in 2000 or something.
No, it at least seems like it takes place in modern day times.
Like they do that sometimes now, when it's like we just don't want people to have smartphones, so we're going
Right, but like you see,
2003 or something.
without giving anything away, there's airplanes and there's helicopters and there's stuff like that. You see modern tech. Um, when she goes, does she go into the hospital in that first episode?
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah,
again, this is all in the beginning of it.
right.
The ending is pretty much her in the house when she's talking to
Yeah,
the TV. So she's in the she's trying to bring her partner to the hospital, and everyone's kind of like in that weird
yeah.
state. And it isn't until like everyone kind of wakes up, but they're all like
Well,
her, and they're just like they're weird. They're all like hello, and they're all
yeah,
in person talking to her, and then that's when she goes home, and the fucking the secretary. What was he again?
yeah. Secretary of Agriculture, I
Yeah,
think.
like that's how many people died. Like I guess he would be.
They put him on TV because he was the only one wearing a suit. He was like,
That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I thought that
um,
was so good. Like it's so
yeah,
surreal. Like the way he's like explaining everything to her, and like how, and it's strange too because it's like it's alien, but it's not because it was
yeah.
like a recipe or something that was sent.
Right. It's not for all you know, the aliens who made this they went extinct years ago. You have no idea if
Yeah, yeah.
for all you know, it was like tech that was left over and just kind of got
Well,
loose
maybe
and
that thing wipes out species.
yeah.
Like, where
That
does it
someone
go?
suggested that on Reddit
How do
that
you continue as a species? Like, are people going to have sex with each
yeah.
other, make babies? Like,
Yeah,
probably
well, or maybe, but then
like
yeah,
masturbation. So this,
someone suggested it was like an extinction protocol, like this is the best way to euthanize a planet.
yeah,
Um
yeah. You put them in like a kind of weird euphoric state,
yeah,
not themselves anymore, and no one's fighting, and then they just phase out, and then
yeah.
they just phase out, and then the planet.
There but this is such a weird thing because like Carol is in such emotional agony, and I don't know if you've ever been like in like real emotional, like sometimes I would be like I would give anything to just
You know I haven't.
yeah, well, you know what I mean. Like most people when they get there they'd be like I really just want to feel nothing, you know. And like these people are like, hey, we're working day and night to try to get you this sort of relief. So another guess I might have would be like at some point Carol's gonna want to be joined and can't. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, whatever. Anything too much. Does she meet
yeah,
anyone else that's not? Does she meet one of the 11 other people?
yes,
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
and
Okay.
and it happens like the next episode, and
I
it's
figured it
not.
would be.
Yeah,
People are making comparisons to The Last Man on Earth, which was that show with
yeah, I remember that.
because what's her face shows up in the end of he's about to kill
Tandy,
what's his face what's her face
yeah,
shows Christian Shaw shows up in the end of the episode, and
right.
that's when you knew there was like more people. It wasn't just
Well, it's weird that the yeah, I don't want to give too much away. I mean,
you ever
but
watch that show though.
yeah, I watched like the whole first season, I think.
The show lasted like 3 seasons or something, and it was really good. But I remember the thing when his brother was sad. So you
Yeah,
find out he had a brother, and his brother was an astronaut.
right,
He was out. He was out on Earth, out in
right,
space, and he finally lands. He comes home, but you basically you find out like they explain like in like the second or third season that like um everyone died of a virus,
yeah,
a
yeah,
couple of people, and then his brother dies because his brother
yeah,
was immune to the virus. He would have died if he was on Earth.
right.
He wouldn't have been one of the people that lived. So
Yeah, that was a good show. That was an interesting show because it was a comedy, obviously, but it was like
I
also
kind
kind
of
of a
wish
cool show.
it ended at a pretty good cliffhanger, and then I don't know.
Yeah,
There was like more
yeah,
people. There was like a army of people in the end or something, and oh well.
no,
No, I love that guy though. He's like one of my favorite people.
Will Forte. Yeah.
That's so fucking funny. He was on SNL. I saw a clip. They brought back MacGruber, and the
Yeah.
joke is, did you got to see this?
I'll check it out.
It's long, but it's funny. It's them like finding the Epstein files, and then MacGruber
Awesome.
out that he's on it, so he's
Oh
trying to
shit.
like he won't. He they keep blowing up because he's refusing to like disfuse them out. He want the Epstein files to get out. MacGruber.
Nice. Well, I'm anxious to talk about Pluribus after you watch it. It's real good.
I'll,
Uh,
I'll I'll get
yeah.
it soon. How many episodes is it?
I think it's a total of 8, and I'm 3 in.
I'll probably wait until it's done. Or at least
Yeah.
I really just want to get Apple for like a month.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you.
And they brought it. It used to be $10 a month, and then they raised it to like what?
It's like 12 now,
Yeah, fuck
12.99 or
that.
something.
Fuck that. No, you don't get to tack on two. You don't get to go up 20% for no fucking reason. All right, like
Yeah.
that's bullshit.
It is 9 episodes, and the last one is December, day after Christmas.
It's so funny how how people operate like $12. Oh fuck that, I'm out.
Yeah.
10, okay. Like when I sell
Right.
stuff on eBay,
Yeah.
I'll put up comics, like no joke. I'll have something for like 50 and no one bites at it. And then I'll lower it down to 48 and it sells like that. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, what?
Okay.
Oh, you got a deal. You got a
Right.
deal, man.
Got him.
And this one, that's so funny how that works sometimes. Like
Yeah.
it works on me like
Yeah.
that. Wait, did
Yeah.
you say it was? There was a like Walmart. They did everything's 97s,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
saving pennies. Hands up.
Oh. Oh well.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep
Oh
shopping at Target actually because they're doing shittily now. Speak before we wrap this up.
yeah.
I don't know if you heard like a lot of one. There's all these predictions like the economy's gonna completely crash. Was it Peter Thiel? Somebody pulled out something money and something, and they're like, "Oh, this is like a sign that like
Right. Right.
we're fucked." But the market did crash a little bit
I did a
recently.
little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, but Target
Oh
went
yeah.
went no woke and then went broke.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
decided earlier this year to betray people. See, the thing is about Target is people go to Target for multiple reasons out of why they don't go to a Walmart. One,
Right.
Target tends to be more of a pleasant experience than
Yeah.
Walmart. Walmart is just again too. I don't know. It's just not pleasant. It's like a.
No, it is the
I'll
lowest
give them
common
this. They
denominator.
do make the clothing areas look nicer, depending on
I
the.
I shop at our Walmart often. That's probably the grocery store I go to most. It's the least expensive. The one here in town is like nice and clean and well
I think
organized.
Target has better deals if you use their app and shit, but
My wife swears by
Walmart,
that.
the difference
Yeah.
between them and that is, unless you go to a super Target, Walmart has way more shit when it comes to
Yeah.
food. Way
Yeah.
more,
A lot more
more
options.
options. Point being though, as I'm just saying though, and I don't know if this is the case with all Walmarts, but the one I've been going to, like the clothing area looks like way better. It looks like they've
Yeah.
tried to make it look more like a department store versus
Right.
like they spent a lot of money over the years doing that. I don't even know what the
Right.
fuck I'm talking about. Oh yeah, Target, because they were always like people went there because one, Target doesn't sell guns. Target,
Right.
like over the years, they've gotten actual fashion lines.
Yeah. Good
Real,
ones. Yeah.
yeah, like they would do this, and then for some fucking dumb reason, after Trump won, they were like, "Oh, well, we're gonna cower away."
Yeah.
These right wing chuds were showing up and harassing people at Target
Yep.
because they had like some
They had
LGBT.
some pride clothes. Yeah.
They were like claiming that they were even like idiots like Joe Rogan were pushing this that they were selling bathing suits that were ball tuckers
Yeah.
for
It's just, yeah.
like what? Shut the fuck up. That's so stupid.
Cannot stop
Yeah,
thinking about
that-
children's junk.
yeah, exactly. It's not. Why are you thinking about people tucking their balls in? Like you
Yeah.
fucking know. Like, don't you have other things to worry about? You freak. Like, that's not something I think. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this? This is a ball tucker bikini. How dare they? Like, why? First of all, why would I know that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why do you know that, sir? Why do you know what a
Crazy.
ball tucking research R&D
Research.
no, but like all these schmucks that were showing up. Remember, a hot MC Hog guy was like did a
Yeah.
song there, and they were like creeping in like the kids aisle, and it's like, what are
Gross.
you doing? What do you like? You look like a fucking weirdo creep
Mm,
hanging out in the kids section. Call the fucking police, dude. Put you on a fucking list.
yeah.
MC Hog has to introduce himself to everybody in the neighborhood. Yo, how you doing? I'm MC Forgosh Blow, whatever. And,
God.
I
So
just want to tell
dumb.
you that I have to introduce myself to you. I got my rap songs also. I'm a sexual
Oh,
wait, what did you say, sir? Can you please
it's
get out of here? You're making me sick. It just
gross.
I don't understand what's going on with your beard. But Target went, see, I like Target now because they've had better deals because they fucked up.
Hmm.
Uh
Yeah. Yeah.
like take advantage. Take advantage. It's gonna the price is gonna go back up. They
Yeah.
fucked up. I think their stock went down a
Oh,
ton.
it did. Yeah. It did.
Well, again, the people that you pissed that are pissed off that you sold as you pissed off, they don't shop at your
They
store.
would never shop there. Yeah.
And if they or they might, some of them might, but most of these people don't. They're not your customer base. It's like the Sydney Sweeney thing. Why are
Yeah.
you appealing to these MAGA chuds? They're not going to see your lesbian boxer movie.
No. No. They're gonna buy Wranglers and go see, the latest adaptation of like a Bible story.
Yeah. There's like a David cartoon
Yeah,
coming.
exactly.
Like,
That's what I was
they're
thinking
gonna
of. Yeah.
see that. They're not gonna like. She thought she could have her cake and eat it too. She was hoping she can like, oh well, I could sell like she was selling
Yeah.
like bar soap or something that sold out in like 2 seconds, like Sasquatch. I don't know. It was one of these brands. Like she's been doing a lot of weird internet shit, and it's like you can't do both. Like you're
Uh-oh.
going to be too many, and then you put out something. The kind of people that are gonna you're trying to appeal to see your art house movie are gonna be like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason
Yeah.
why certain actors aren't in things. It's not because of Hollywood. It's because they're not appealing and no one wants to see them in a movie.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
It's not because, oh, Hollywood rejected you. No, the audience did
Right. Yeah.
because
If
you're
if
off
you were
putting.
if the audience showed up, you'd still be there. Yeah.
Well, tell that to Kevin Spacey.
Sure. Different story. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, there's some people. Yes. All right. Well, Joseph, on that note, well, I don't know about what next week. I mean, next week's Thanksgiving. I don't know if you want to
Oh yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah.
maybe early in the week. If
Yeah,
not,
maybe. Well, let's get together and we'll figure that out because you're
yeah,
right. I forgot about that.
I forgot. Everything's just coming so quick,
Mm,
just hitting me.
sad but true. All
All
right.
right. Well, on that note, I'm Rob Israel.
I'm Joseph K.
You still going on about
That.
Thank you for listening to You Still Going On About That. Please like, comment, share, and if you haven't done already, please follow us on Instagram, YSGOAT, Facebook, YSGOAT, and Twitter, YSGOAT. Thank you, and have a great day.